another country will start. This is how they will know, and they will continue to know that Nigeria is not meant for them. Nigeria is a terrorist state. Nigeria is a killer. Anyhow they go now, people will know what they are made of. All eyes now is on Nigeria. They have nowhere to run to. Our PM and our leader have nailed them on the cross and hanged them. They don't have anywhere to go. Our freedom is our freedom, and we must get it. No going back. It is time for us to finance our freedom. Anyhow we are going to do it, let us do it and get it as quick as anything. As quick as anything. They don't have anywhere to run to. Nigeria, even the worst part of it is that whatever they do comes to our favor. Anything they do comes to our favor. They don't have anywhere to run to. Both on ground, both spiritual, both physical. God is on our side. We are beating them hands down. That person they are looking for have finally invited them to the convention, give them hotel, reservation, and as in make everything easy for them to come and see.
As in just for them to jump on the flight on the 2nd of December and come to Finland and kidnap and see the person that they are saying, Sama Ekpa, he kidnapped him, rendition, UN. Now he invited you now to come and see, not that as if free access, come and see the Samoa.
Come and see what freedom is all about. That you cannot even stop. This freedom, there is nothing you will do on earth to stop it. And that Usman Dan Fodio legacy is ending, is going to end it. That is the most part that if I remember like this, it will just be giving me joy. As in, I will just be like, oh my God, God have finally saved me and my own generation and my people and Biafra as a whole. As in, you don't know what our PM have already do for us. The only thing we need now is just for us to put ourselves together, come together the way we are coming together right now, and bring all we have to support our own freedom. Our freedom is our freedom. We are the only people that will fight and get it, and is must that will come together just the way we are doing, to put our head together, bring out our money and fight and get our freedom, so that we will live according to the way God created us to live. We enter that kingdom that God have prepared us for, because it will be a history. It will be a very big history at the end. The country that the whole world fought against rise again, Biafra. There is nothing that will be more than that. There is nothing on earth that will be more than that. It is history for every Biafran. So I don't even care who you are and what, as in your freedom first. Bring out those your money. If you are politicians or you are a celebrity, it is time, because even to the extent those countries that you feel that you are going to run to go and spend your money, they will ban you from coming. They will ban you as a Nigeria. They will not even allow you to come to their country. They will not let you in.
Sorry that I'm interjecting you. You know, when you are telling them this gospel, you know, what we are doing here is preaching the gospel. That banding is not temporary banding, no, just like the one we are giving them in our territory. It's not going to, you need to explain to them very well. Like this one we give them now 30 days. Now you understand that our prime minister has told them that if our leader is not being released this month, then we are going to add more 60 days. You get the point? So at least the kind of banding you're supposed to be telling them is going to be, you know, that kind of banding that with their money, with their everything, they are going to ban them, and it's going to be permanent. That is, Nigeria can never exist again. You understand? So you have to explain very well, because you know, if you know they give them details, you understand, these people, they're animal. If you don't give them details, they don't understand this thing you talk. So
Mazino, our leader Annang said that after he dealt with Nigeria, after he finished with Nigeria, the name will be wiped off from the map, from the world map, and they don't even.
I don't talk the one way verse on her one the attack and now.
So
And
it
then
is
come up
coming to a reality.
to
It's
go.
not something that
Please, I want
we
your
are not
network.
seeing
I don't
or
think
is
you're
not
hearing
happening.
me.
Today, they are seeing the result. Both their fuel, both their money, everything is happening to them at the same time. Dollar is going up, fuel is increasing, hardship everywhere, hunger everywhere. Nigeria, who do una like this? Una no dey see, una no dey hear. Wetin hold una? Wetin happen?
Take your hands from Chuko Kikabiama's children. That is what is happening to them. Take your knees from the neck of Chuko Kikabiama's children. Leave Chuko Kikabiama's children. Let Biafra go. The Biafra is, Nigeria is already dead in the spirit realm. And if they don't understand that, they should know that Biafra will emerge, because all this, the catastrophe that is going to go upon Nigeria has begun, because they have refused to take their knees off Biafran's neck. And because of that, they will continue to go down and down and down. Sorry, Anayo, go ahead.
My sister, do you know the worst part is that
of the Nigeria terrorist state within Biafra land. Enforcement of the closure and the lockdown of every presence of Nigeria for the next 1 month. Our next 1 month lockdown is going to be enforced. For the very first time in the history of the Biafra liberation, we are enforcing the lockdown of Nigeria within Biafra territory for 1 month. What did I say? Enforcement. We are going to use force. The Biafra Liberation Army, for the very first time, will engage the Nigeria terrorists in quests to push them out of our land, and we are going to have a test. The test will be for complete 1 month. We will lock down the offices. We cannot see and sit and watch a state that kills its own citizens, that have no regard to human dignity and have no regard to women and children. That kind of state is not a state anybody can support.
Mazanayo, carry on. I just say I just add this more spices, because if like say if we talk for here, they know they get the point. So at least if we talk small, we will still give them the message, because like say get one voice, maybe say they make them the peace for pints. So I good. As we talk small, we go give them the reading, so that they will get the message very well. Because no be say we talk too much. The message is already everywhere now as I talk to you. So all those ones maybe say they say no open office, they go the open, they get the message one by one. And the ones maybe say no one yet, and I don't know say that the Biafra government and the de facto government are in charge of that place when are they. I will understand very soon. I will know very soon. I will know whether the Nigeria terrorist government, and I will know whether they're in charge of Biafra land. I will know. All those Biafrans will be say on they do like say on no get eye, on no they see, on get eye, on no they see, on get ear, on the ear, on deaf. This time we know the joke. We know the joke at all. We know just the joke at all. That all those areas where our prime minister don't talk, say make una no go near. Make una no. If you go there, it can happen anytime. And when it happen, we know we come here can't talk about her, because now waiting we don't tell we don't they talk about this. And these terrorist people now they come our land, they terrorize our people, they kill our people. We will give instruction. If no one take her, no.
Mazino, so the worst part, the worst part now is just that they don't even know how to even start at all, as in to even start with Biafra, as in whether to beg whether not to hands up, whether not to release our leader, as in they're just there, confused.
Mazi Drake, I beg no
And that
verse.
is
Mazi
how God
Anayo, I
will
beg
just
see because
destroy them
Mazi
completely.
Anayo, you see what you talk now. They don't know whether to beg. Mazi Drake, I beg no verse. I welcome your presence now, Miss. Thank you. You see the reason why you see say they don't know whether to release Mazi Nnamdi or they don't know whether made they beg or made their hands up. Now there you will take no say. Now there be the beginning of their foolishness. Because the only thing where they give these people mind, make I just tell on and will be Biafra from my own perspective. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be say they cheaply upon the whole billions and everything where they spend. They go kidnap them. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense.
The worst part is just that like our leader is dealing with them in another way, and Prime Minister is also there dealing with them in another means, and God is also punishing them. Okay, just look at like the foolish ones that they call Ohanes and Igbo now. They don't even have leader again.
I don't
Their
to
leader
interrupt
don't go.
you. I don't to interrupt you. May not be like
Their
saying
eye.
we do here. Other people they come up here. Just use 2 minutes. Take round up your
Oh
conclusion. Make
my
you forgive
brother,
me. Yeah.
as in the world, plenty. We don't know where to start from, but all I'm begging everybody, and will beg all everybody, as long as you are Biafra, as long as you are a Biafra, support your freedom. You have nothing to lose. It's not time to buy land or buy a 2x2 house or buy a Paco car. It's something that in lifetime, as long as this life continue living, you will be heard of. Support your freedom. Even if you don't want to support, that you don't want to give your money out, then you can borrow us. If you feel that you don't want to give us the money, borrow us just for you to make the history on your own. It's for your own good and for your own generation. Give us the money. That your money you save in bank, bring it out. That money is doing nothing there. It's just there for no reason. You take your money and bank it somewhere. You have nothing to gain. Support Biafra and have internal peace. Internal life is internal life that you have. Thank you, Biafrans. I salute everybody. Thank you so much. Mazinonso. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have the mouthpiece of the gods as my co-host, Clara Dims. You are there. Let's recognize the presence of our own David Nana Drake. You are here. I welcome you once again. Clara Dims, please. Drake was here first, and Mazi David is also here. So let's see if we can hear from them quickly before they lose their mic and their line of thought. Thank you.
Okay, so Drake and Celine was here as well. I can see you, Celine. You're here. So Drake, the mic is yours, and then David is our own. He's here with us. So David, we welcome you to the space. Dr. David Nana, thank you so much. We're gonna give the mic now to Drake, and then from there we go to Celine. And I don't know whether Abuchi, I don't know, Camera, whether you are ready to speak, but we'll later give the mic to you. Thank you so much, Professor and Dr. David Nana, for coming. Drake, the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. My sister Clara, sometimes I wonder whether you be woman. See as your voice sharp since morning. Clara, you know the tire. Yeah, I
Not
welcome
for
each and every one of us.
not for Biafra. Not for Biafra.
If now only
You
one
don't know the
person.
abuse when they don't abuse me. I'm not go
If now
tire.
only
Go
one
ahead.
person, they go say we the man. As we don't plenty, so I don't know what they will call us. So Sister Clara Dims, now Chuko Kika Biama, go bless your generation to come. That's all.
You see,
Your voice is
yeah,
good.
my brother knows. Yeah, my brother knows. Thank you so much. For picking up this case. Yeah, it's no longer a news that the zoo has fallen. Yeah, it's no longer breaking news. It's now a shame to them that they no longer know where to put hand now. Is it to run outside Or is it to do meeting? Or is it... See, the thing now is that it's no longer about, for them sitting in that their useless chamber. Because a lot of them, after sitting on that their chamber, they do have BP. Now our prime minister has hooked them. He has now hooked them in their blockers. Waiting for 2nd of December to boss it. Look at how they are receiving disgrace. Imagine a country that call yourself giant of Africa, giant of criminals, giant of electoral forgery, anything forgery, anything corruption. There is nowhere in the world that you can find it, not other place like Nigeria. A country that has no regard for his citizen, a country that doesn't care about its citizen. Now look at what is happening now. Fuel increasing. Is it the fuel? Or is it their dollar? Is it their naira? They are worthless and useless naira. Where aspect that you can, say that Nigeria, they are good at. Biafra Republic government in exile has rendered this so-called Nigeria, the zoo terrorist state, it has rendered them useless. And that is what it's supposed to be. For mankind to rise again, for we Biafrans to rise again and see the rising sun, the zoo has to go down. Nigeria has to go down. They are now in a panic, serious panic. Most of them will not sleep this night after those useless, idiotic, moronic, and demons that call themselves governors in our land. So many of them will not sleep because they don't know the next target now. Yes. They don't know where the next target will hit. So many of them will not sleep. We are now in a war. What they have been, calling for since. We are not giving it to them. Both front and back, left and right. We are giving it to them. They are confused now. Imagine a country that doesn't know law going to petition our prime minister, the law himself, to the UN. You could imagine how foolish and stupid these people are. You want to petition a man that live where law rule. You want to extradite a man that live where law rule. A man that live in a country that is well civilized, that know what a right of a citizen means. When you call the zoo terrorist state, they get angry. But they are terrorists. If not for Chukwu Kiabima, if not for our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if not for our prime minister, I don't know where would have been. The IDP camp that would have been in our land would have been more than what we are seeing in the north. Look at how they are slaughtering human beings. Look at what the useless this man said, that the Boko Haram, they are to be forgiven and reintegrated into the armies, that they are our brothers. We could imagine Boko Haram Fulanis that will come to people's communities, indigenous, and wipe them all. When you hear terrorist states Nigeria is #1 terrorist state on this planet Earth. And it is high time we wipe out that name called Nigeria from the surface of this planet Earth. And it is coming to reality. You know, our brother David said in the Bible that 1,000 years is like a day in the eyes of God. You know? Then when they were massacring us, so many of us were praying to Chukwukabima. God, are you not still there? God, do you not answer prayers again? You know, God was looking. When they were massacring us, when they were slaughtering our brothers, just when we carry holy flags, they murdered a friend of mine. The guy was making call that they are shooting us. Only for me to hear why. Till today, I've not heard the guy's voice again. What did they do? What is their crime? They only carry flag to say no to Islamization. No to what is happening. They want to go our own way. They slaughter them. They massacre them in cold blood, thinking that they will go scot-free. After killing over 5 million Biafrans, they think he's not watching his children. They never know that this day will come. Never. They never believe. And they never know that this day will come. They never expected this day. They never expected what is happening. That was the beginning of the mistake they made after the kidnapping of our leader. Our leader caused them that Nigeria shall be wiped from the surface of this earth. Look at those defending this zoo, one Nigerianist. Look at them. After every propaganda, they look so stupid and so. Because you can't defend a country that has murdered and that is murdering its own citizen and still look the same. It's not possible. Please, please, I have to hear here. I will still come back, please. I'm in a critical place.
Thank you very much. I thought of that.
I will come back.
I thought of that as much. Just please be safe, Mazi Drake. Thank you very much. Mr. Clara James, you can usher in Mazi David Nana from our own Mazi David. Usher him in, or if you have anything to chip in, go ahead and usher Mazi David in. Thank you, before he loses his mic. Thank you.
Okay, I will do.
Please, I think it's Celine.
Celine,
yes. Celine. Yeah, Celine. Yeah, please.
Yes.
Sorry.
I will do that. Before I do that, they massacre us in Nkwo, in Enugu High School, in Obigo, in Aba, in Anthony Blinken, the EU. Listen to this. Because of the demand for Biafra, for freedom, these are Christians as well. You cannot separate it from the other Christians that you are acknowledging. They were murdered in cold blood. They were slaughtered. All they did was to hold flag and wanted freedom. So you must know that. I must put that out there to the international community who has continually condoned.
Sister Clara, then I can't hear you. Your voice is cracking, Sister Clara. Or is it from my side?
It's from your side. Mazi Drake, go out and I will bring you back in, okay? Thank you. Go ahead, Sister Clara James.
Yes. So because Drake has said this thing, but we must stress this point. It is a key point that the reason why what we are doing now is for our self-defense. When we were holding flag, they murdered us and killed us in so many of these places that I have mentioned. And these people are Christians. What is our own Christians? Our Christian different from the one in the middle belt? Is it because we have demanded that we want our freedom? They have continually murdered us. The Nigerian establishment and their enablers internationally has continued to do that. We must say that here on this space, and they must know that we have decided to defend ourselves. We are not carrying flag anymore. We are using a multi-dimensional approach because the situation in the zoo is a complex one. What is the multi-dimensional approach we are doing? Political, diplomatic, and guerrilla warfare. The guerrilla warfare, they brought it to us. Their chief of defense staff came on national telly and said he is fighting asymmetric warfare, which means guerrilla warfare. So we didn't bring it on. They brought this war to us, and we will defend ourselves. We will have our freedom. We will give our area stability. Stability is what we want. Freedom is what we want, and we will get it. So I just needed to put that out there. Thank you so much. And Celine, the mic is yours. Then I'll bring our professor in, David. Our Dr. David Ndana. Thank you so much. Celine, the mic is yours.
Hello, my people. Greetings to the host and the co-host.
We don't know. Sorry, our sister. We're sorry for keeping you waiting there. We are very, very sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm always here, even though I don't have much time talking. Greetings to all my Biafrans here. I'm always glad to be in your midst. To be frank, what the space Biafran are doing, what you are doing wonders. There's one thing I just want us to know, that at the end of the day, we must get our freedom. It doesn't matter how they do it. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. At the end of the day, we must get our freedom. You know, I met a man yesterday, was Labor's Day in America. I went to their stand and he was asking me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Biafra. And he said, Biafra? I said, have you heard about Biafra before? He said, yes, 1967. I told him it's still going on. We are still on it. We are still fighting. We are not yet free. We want to be free. And he said, and that's it. He asked me, the Biafra, there are more of Christians. I said, of course. And they are cutting off the heads of the Christians, both in the north and every other place. And we have determined to have our freedom this time. The man said, yes. The man was in the party of Trump, their stand. So he said, yes, I pray that the Biafra will be free this time. God bless Biafra. I said, thank you, sir. Amen. You know why I'm saying this is that, Igbo, I've asked to see Igbo. Sorry for those that don't understand Igbo. As Agba ya tu n'ogwe, agba abo ya tu n'ogwe, ekwere ogwako. Biafra has fought, and they have done everything. Ojukwu came, he did his own part, left. Wazike came in his own way, he did his own part, left. Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came. And the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the same with our PM. They are the third people that is going to finish this race. And we are going to get our freedom. We are not going to look at what people are saying. Nigeria are no longer sleeping because our PM is not sleeping. They can't sleep. The baby that said that the mother wouldn't sleep, she or he shouldn't sleep. Our PM is not sleeping. How can Nigeria and their evil leadership, how can they sleep? How can the evil politicians sleep in their comfort zone? Do you at all watch the eyes of our PM at times when he's talking like the last program he had with the Europeans? I really pitied him. I said, look at this young man, is not sleeping. Look at his eyes. And you are telling me that those evil men back home, that they will sleep? They're not going to sleep. Even those that are against us. Nigeria is no longer suffering and smiling. They are now crying and smiling. When they see you, they are crying. When they see you, they use the other side of their mouth and begin to, as if they are smiling. They are already dead men walking. Because there is no peace for the wicked. There's no peace for the wicked. Our people are going a lot. We in diaspora, we are going a lot. We work for ourselves. We work for those back home. We work for the friends and well-wishers. We work for our families. We work for our neighbors. We work for our extended families. And these people think that we'll take it live with them. We are going to get our freedom this time. There's no two ways about that. All those of them, they are hiding. They will never hide forever. And I have said it, as many as are saying that our freedom is not coming, this freedom will come over their dead bodies. And as many as I used to fight them in their Twitter space, I used to send some of them messages. I told them, you see, as many as are saying that MNK will not come back, he will come back and see your graves one by one. Because the Bible said those that dig a pit will surely fall into it. And you want to go after our PM. The one you have, how far with you? The man you have in your custody, how is it with you? You are thinking of getting the more terrible problem in your life in the Nigeria country. So my people, let's continue. Those that don't want to contribute even their 1 naira or $1 for this, they will pay it either direct or indirectly when the time comes. But you see, God lifts the poor always from the donkey, from the little thing. What we are contributing out of sincere heart, genuine money. And this genuine money, God will make it to expand, to do wonders. And by the time this freedom will come, those that think they're celebrities, those that think they're politicians, they're governors, they're one thing or the other, and they think we can't do without them. We will do 100+% without them, without their money. We will, by the grace of God, we will. It's not by power, it's not by might. You see, every day I see these stupid people saying that our PM is working for Zoo, working for Nigeria, working with Tinubu. I say, what type of brain is this human being? Are they human being at all? At this time of the day, that still this young man is working for Tinubu, working for Fulani, working for APC. Confused people all over the place. But we will continue. We are not going to relent. We will continue. We are preaching the messages. Anywhere I go in America, I say, I am a Biafran. I am a Biafran for sure. And I've met many white people. When you ask them, they say yes. At times they will tell me, oh, those people that their children were starved to death. I say yes. Yes. But we will get it right this time. They will always say, oh, God. I met an Ethiopian man. And he was asking me what I said. I'm a Biafran. We are fighting for. Oh, he said, oh, God bless Biafran. I pray that you guys will get it this time. I say amen. So my people, a lot of people are behind us. Don't mind those people in the zoo. Why it is like we that in a diaspora, it's as if we need this freedom more than today, tomorrow. It's because we have tasted what it be to be in a free nation. They are in darkness. They don't see light. I used to tell them that they are blind even in their brain because they don't see light with their eyes. And as they are blind in their eyes, no light, the same in their brain. So we are not going to look at them, but our PM said we are going to drag them into this freedom. And that's the final and the conclusion of the whole matter. We are going to drag them into the freedom, whether they like it or not. We cannot follow foolish people into their pit. We cannot. We have known what is freedom. 24 hours light. You control your light so that you don't pay more. 24 hours water, hot, cold. You don't go on the road. You're walking day or night. You'll be looking behind your head, your neck. Nobody steps on your toe. But over there, everything, I don't know. It's like a mad people. They look like everybody living in Nigeria are mad and crazy human beings. Nobody reasonable again. They think some of them will say something and you begin to imagine, is this a human being? So my people, I pray that we will continue. We are not going to look back. We are going to get this freedom. This is the last time. It has been fought first, second, third, and this third time is the end of it. We will get it right. If they don't want us to get freedom, I told somebody the other day, so you know those that are afraid? Those you call your governors, your politicians, those rich men, those celebrities, they are afraid of death. They are afraid of war. They are afraid of destruction of their properties. As for the poor graduates that had nothing doing, keke riders, barrow pushers, they will go after them and destroy whatever they have there. They are not afraid of death. They are scared. They are not sleeping over there. And they will never sleep until Biafra comes. They will never sleep because we will surely get our freedom. So I encourage all of us, may God continue to strengthen us. My sister Clara Dean always here, shouting, talking, every one of you. I'm always in the space, even though I don't have every opportunity always to talk. But I know that Biafra is in my heart. Every moment, every hour. I preach it. I send people things to vote. I still invite people to come and donate, even in the $10. I encourage them to come up. We need this freedom. We need to go home. We can't remain in the foreign land forever. And there's a book I read when I was in the secondary school. The book said, the sea is our land. It's a literature. The sea is our land. We cannot be in a better place and the sea is eating our land. Everything is going away. The youth are being killed. Nothing is working. And they think that all is well. All is not well because we are going to get our freedom, whether they like it or not. That's all the thing I need to tell all of us this afternoon, night, or morning, wherever. So please, my people, may the Lord continue to encourage us and strengthen us. We are all in it together. And together we shall make victory at the end. And we shall all jubilate in the freedom of Biafra, in Biafra land. Where people will not be afraid of cutting off their heads. I saw the young man you guys were talking that the head was cut off. I saw where I don't know, they were shooting them into a trench. I don't know how many numbers there are. I hope you saw that picture where they were shooting people. It's like they went to farm.
Hundreds and still counting. And yet the so-called terrorist government has the video. They have the location. They have everything. They will still go and give them 3 armored tanks, coming out to deceive the gullible so-called Zugeria animals, telling them that they were ambushed, whereas they are going to empower their terrorists, their foot ragtag terrorists they already have in the bushes. Go ahead, my sister. There is no problem.
And I was, the day I saw this in one morning, I began to scream in the room. I said, God, are you still there? God, are you still there? These people, are they not human beings that are being shot into a trench that they're just a shallow trench, and they were shooting them inside the trench. They were shooting them.
To cut you short again. Only harmless and innocent citizens, harmless and innocent people. You see this ragtag and all these useless animal terrorists. They have power over, but when they jam their march, you see them run away. That is what we are doing in Biafra land.
I always tell them, come put your head into Biafra land and you will kiss the dust. I tell them in the Twitter, one by one, I tag them. This is not in, I will tag them any space I see those nonsense. I will tag them individually. I will ask them, put your head in Biafra land and you will kiss dust. You think that Biafra land is a terrorist land? We can't share our land with terrorists. We can't share our land. There are people that can't, they don't care about human life. We cherish life. We honor life. And the same thing with God that created us. He cherishes us. He honors us. Then how come that animals that do not, I don't know if these people are human beings at all, even though they are human body.
They are more than monsters. That is what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us. He said that now I understand that we are fighting monsters. That is why I said, if it is possible for us to catch these people with our bare hand, use our fingers to remove their eye, use my teeth to remove their ear, it will be better than shooting them with a gun. Thank you.
And I have told them, even those back in Nigeria, those friends, I send them a lot of things that come into our platform, or the one in the space I used to send. Anybody that is not supporting this freedom, the person is devil himself or herself. Anybody that is not supporting this freedom, in one way or the other, if you don't have money, say yes to our referendum. Vote. I'm still sending some voting this thing to them. One of my cousins, he was following the DOS. When we voted in February, when the voting started, I asked him to, my brother asked him to vote because my brother was IPOP member following DOS also when we were all together, and they were paying and contributing back home there in their different groups. And I told them, stop. Immediately, our leader was kidnapped. I told them, stop contributing anything. I have stopped in America. I have stopped contributing. Then my cousin, when it was time to vote, my cousin, my immediate cousin brother said he's not going to vote. He told my brother that he's waiting for MNK to come. When everything started again, I told them that anybody that is waiting for our leader to come and start where he stopped is a devil himself. He has done his bit. Are you stupid that when your teacher, after the teacher teaching you, after all the lessons, after the class, and your teacher will give you assignment to go and do, go take it home and do it. And you wouldn't do the assignment, you will come back in the class the next day and you asking the teacher to come. Why didn't you do your assignment? I was waiting for you to, when we come to school. I was waiting. What is that?
Sister
not crazy?
Selin, please hold your line of thought. This one is another Sister Clara Deans and another Sister Helen Peters. You are welcome to the mic. See, this was the narrative that they wanted to create before our Prime Minister swing into action. Go ahead. That was the narrative that wanted to create.
And I thought, I continue from time to time. I will be calling that my cousin. I told him, you better go and do this vote, make sure your data is collected, though. He told my immediate brother that he's not going to give he don't want to give his information, this, that. I left. I just kept quiet. After a while, I began to call him again, sending him message here. If you don't put your data, you will regret it, oh. Nigeria don't have any data. Biafra now want to get data. That's why they are killing you guys without nobody caring. No data, no trace. They do anything, they get away with it. Make sure your data, you are captured. If you don't, you will regret it when it will be late. And now this, my cousin began, at the time he now called me. Send me the, how can I vote? He started, calling me, sending me a message. I began to send him. I sent him the link to vote. At the time, he had issue with it. He said it didn't work. He sent me again. I got another the recent link I sent to him. I'm still following him up to confirm if he has actually, because that day he was with somebody. It's like that person will be an IPOP somebody again beside him that was helping him to do it because he couldn't do it on email. This is the way I've been calling them, telling them, come up. We know what is data. You guys back home don't know what is data. We know it. It is working every other place. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is never a country. Nothing shows that Nigeria is a country. Nothing. Nothing at all. So my people, we will continue this freedom. We have already gotten it. I remember which date. It only remains which date. You have gotten it. December, we are talking December, it's November. Immediately we get December 2nd, it's almost November. It's almost November. They will see it. If they don't want, those that don't want, I told them in Twitter, pack your thing, move to the north. Move to the north, because this freedom, we are not joking with it. Move to the north. We have suffered enough. Move to the north before it is too late for you. Join your slave master camp in the north. How can people going to school and behaving like intellectual, as our leader called them? And they are talking trash against our PM, talking trash against our freedom, talking trash against the people that are sponsoring it. Is it not to their shame that the people they think that nobody are sponsoring this freedom? They must pay when the time comes. They will pay it.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much, Celine.
Thank you.
Always come up to take the mic. Your contribution has been so good. Thank you so much for your contribution. And if I may say, when they did Brexit in the United Kingdom, that was when United Kingdom decided that they want to leave Europe. It was the vote that happened was less than 4%. Those who say yes to leave Europe and those who said no, it was less than 4%. And Prime Minister gave example of Israel as well. And, so the percentage is small. So wherever the difference in percentage, so if they say they are not joining or they don't want to be, it is one man, one vote. Whether they like it or not, we get the vote, we get our freedom. Thank you so much, my sister.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very much aware that a lot of hands are on. Thank you so much for your contribution. And I believe Doctor, I mean, I keep calling him Doctor and Professor. Dr. David Nana,
yes.
please, I will explain to you. Give me a chance. There's this guy who's just coming and wants to take the mic. I can't pronounce your name very well. I think it's Ichi. Oh, please. I can see that you still have the IPOB Nigeria this thing logo on you, and I can't see you posting any of our prime minister. Please, the mic is yours. Let us have your opinion, what you have to say about our freedom. Thank you so much.
This is your thumbs down. Can never help you.
The mic is yours.
Then if your hand is up, unmute your mic and make your submission. If not, I'm going to put you where you belong. You can go to hell with this your thumbs down.
Thunder, fire down. Are you not ashamed? You cannot even talk. You have become
Take him down.
Shame on you. Look at them. They sold their leader for a pot of porridge. Useless people. The spirit of Biafra will destroy you all one by one. The fire of Biafra will consume every one of you.
I am going to give him exactly what he wants to hear now. Listen to our Prime Minister.
I am going to push over, and I believe Nigeria have seen that. If you think that Simon Ekpa is somebody you can push over, then you don't know me. I am here to end Tinubu. I am here to end Nigeria. I am here to end the Usman Danfodio legacy. I will end it. The people who have ended it in their different countries doesn't have to end. I am going to be more than any of all those people who have fought freedom, including Gandhi. I am here to be more than Gandhi. Gandhi did not even fight the kind of demons that we have in Nigeria. Nelson Mandela did not fight the kind of demons that we have in Nigeria. And so I brought out myself, I'm well cooked for this particular freedom. So anybody thinking that Simon Ekpa is going down, you don't know what is coming. You still have a long way to go. I will be here to finish this job, and by December I will issue a declaration for the restoration of the independence of Biafra, and the flag of Biafra will rise very, very high all over the world. That day, every license office all over the world of Biafra will rise the Biafra flag very, very high.
Thank you, our Prime Minister. The only Prime Minister will be say 50 million. Not leave all this mugu. Will be say come here, come put green, white, green here. I don't put you for where you're supposed to be, so you go listen. It's either you listen or you pack out. You go join the judge with sleep. Mazi David Nana, please, you have the platform. You can unmute your mic and let's hear that your thunderous voice. And while this Ndochu remain in the listening session.
My host, David, I will give you the mic now. Ichi, is it me that you are doing private thumbs down for? And then, Obiano or something like that. Listen, this platform here and this space here, it is Biafra government in exile and homeland. All protocol must be observed. And I'm saying to you, we want our freedom, and the leader at the moment who is leading this piloting this freedom and the Prime Minister who was elected, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku. So whether you like it or not, you take it. If you like, be the 4% that I described just now. That is your own business. The point is that we want our freedom, and our freedom we will get. People like yourself are enemy of progress. Okay? That's what I will say to you. Dr. David Nana, the mic is yours.
These are the likes of those but you could only bottle, watching how much come. Mazi David,
my minister, David Nana, let me give some words of advice to that fool. You understand? That goat, the fire is tormenting them. They cannot hold themselves again. You can imagine him come to this platform now. He's not even coming for repentance. So no, he's still coming to come and thumbs down, knowing very well that Nigeria is gone. Every countries are closing their door against Nigeria. No place you go now that Nigeria is being allowed to participate in anything. Yet you are still holding tight to such a country. Are you not a dead man walking right now? You have no choice, my dear. Biafra will be your savior. So the earlier you repent and support this freedom, the better for you and your gang. Because the blood that you have killed, or you don't know that you have blood in your hands, there are so many people that you guys deceive. That Biafra is coming. You continue to shout along our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. We did not know that it is Biafra for your salary, your wages. That is what you want. You really did not want Biafra to come. You see now, those who believe in you, that carry gun, that say they want to defend their land, they were killed just because of you guys. Now, you sold your leader. Who has to give them the Biafra that their spirit wanted? Many of them, while they were dying, they told the others, please go and get us Biafra. Go and free our people. We don't care if we die, but Biafra must be restored. What did you guys do? You saw the great leader and you turn your back and you join Nigeria. Nigeria that has been killing us right from the session of the amalgamation. Are you not ashamed? You are all dead men walking. Thank you very much. I yield my mic.
Thank you, Mazi David. The platform is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, wonderful people and lovers of freedom. While our Prime Minister will deal decisively with Nigeria and end Nigeria, we are going to end all these saboteurs on space. We are going to deal with them on the spaces. And that is why you see when they come, they do not have the balls. If they are man enough, they should pick the mic and speak so that you hear their line of thought. You know, one thing that interests me, among the people who drove this useless, idiotic IPOB Nigeria away are our women. It is the women that gave him WOTOWOTO. Oh my goodness me. That is to show them how ready our women are prepared to fight.
Observer. Yes. We have our CDI here. We're supposed to observe and give reports. But this kind of observation, if there's an observer, is the worst one. How did you know?
I'm telling you, the men just relax because we know we have the lioness. You hear mouthpiece talk. Wait till I make mouthpiece talk, make you hear gbas. So it really interests me that why he was given an opportunity to make fool of himself, he did not have the balls, the impetus to even open his mic. And he was tumbling down. Is he not ashamed of himself?
He first come down privately to me, and his name is okay something. He privately turned down to me, and I just ignored him. And then he had the audacity to turn up in everybody to show it. I purposely brought him in because I checked his profile. He had the picture of our leader with the Nigerian flag behind it. Nothing. I saw him posting that they are useless and
he didn't do anything. Instead of them to stay in the listening session and listen, they will just jump into the mic and want to. And when you give them the mic, they don't have anything upstairs to even give. We gave you the platform.
He was ready to bring the space down. What he was doing is that this is a tactic. They come in, they raise their hands up, and then they start doing all their technical thing to bring the space down. That is why I took permission from David.
These are one of those people now who have been attacking our space now.
Masila Clara, see, look, so many of them, they are seeing what is happening. And so many of them, a lot of them are regretting. And so many of them are crying. So a lot of them are now looking for, for a way to repent. So Like our Prime Minister said, you are all welcome. Anytime, any day, any hour. You are all welcome back. Remember, even when he was on, I think I remember his last, the other time he did his talk, we had about 2 people who repented that day. So I think so many of them are seeing what is happening. Please let's not build this to ash. I'm just speaking on my own perspective. So many of
Mazi Drake. Okay, we don't have time. Let us leave that one. We gave him the platform. He did not talk. So let's allow those that are on the mic to give their opinion. I'm sorry to interject you, Mazi Drake.
I understand you.
You know, we don't have time.
I understand you.
Yeah, I
I
understand your
understand you.
point of view. You know, those that are repenting, they should come genuinely. So if you are coming in and you see the way we humble you, we respected you, we ignored those people who were even there before you and gave you the mic to show that you are evil and your evil intention have driven you to where, let that person go back to the listening session. Let him continue to listen. Whenever he repents, he will not be the one to be begging you. You are who are you? Are you more than millions of us that are here, or are you more than me that have been spending my time and everything here? So let's not waste our time there. We have Mazi David, you know, you are co-host too. So Ben who just came in. So let us see
has a way of doing things.
Mazi Drake,
The great
you are
God,
doing the needful. Thank you. God bless you. Go ahead, Mazi.
the gods of our land knows how to do things. You remember when our leader commissioned every one of us to go to space? Our leader say, go to X. Make sure you have an X handle. Our leader knows the reason why. And Chukwu Okike Abiama directed him to do that. And that is why the fire that you are bringing on this space is burning the enemy fiercely. They are no longer comfortable. So they are going to come. You see, like when there is rain and there is a very hot sun, all the termites, all the snakes that are hidden on a safe place and a cool place, you see them running out and coming out to seek for air. You see them coming out to get fresher air because they are being suffocated wherever they are. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saw all this coming, that a time will be like this, that you and I will be fighting these enemies on X. This guy that you saw come here, these are the people who were using IPOB money to send containers to Nigeria. These are the people where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be conducting fundraising for the liberation of their land. They will be calculating who is going to use this money. Let us divide it within ourselves. Our leader will not know. We use it to buy shoes and send container from Nigeria, from Germany, Japan to Nigeria. Why our leader was busy cracking his brain on how freedom will come to his people. These fools will be just there planning on how to siphon the money and even get salary on top. That is the reason why when our leader was kidnapped, every one of them were happy. You see that profile that he was on. This is a profile that they used to conquer all manner of evil, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will eventually support or opt for one Nigeria. That is why they use one Nigeria, green, white, green, to put our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who hates Nigeria with passion. And you are now putting our leader in green, white, green attire and saying you are fighting for freedom. That is their likes. Their slave masters, those who are paying them, have to tell them, go and speak. Oh, you people are not doing anything. If you don't speak, oh, try as much as possible, see what you can do so that you can at least try to derail them on what they are doing. That is why you see them coming out. They are seeing what is happening. They know that this time around, this is not our leader's era. They used our leader's error because of his magnanimity, because of our leader's humbleness, because our leader was so cool to them. They used him. They used our leader anyhow they wanted him, thinking that they are doing our leader, not knowing that they are also fighting against their restoration. I want to appreciate every one of you, Nonso. Thank you so much for setting up this space. I thank the lionesses in the house, Clara Deems. I salute you, the mouthpiece of the gods, Helen Peters. I appreciate you as well. Drake, please mute your mic, please. Drake, mute your mic.
No, even check. You tell me first.
Drake.
I said, me fish food. I will see no see that food.
Sorry, Drake, can you mute your mic? Drake, can you mute your mic, please? Drake, can you mute your mic? I'm going to mute him if he doesn't.
Thank you. I salute you, Helen Peters, the lioness as well. I salute every one of you. Sister Selin. Sister Selin, you made a very valid point. Let me tell you, Biafra is being spoken about all over the world. And these people who said they continue to propagate this narrative that Prime Minister
David Nana, Manpiece of the God said something is frozen, she cannot come down, then I don't know how to solve that. I think no, so if you can bring her down, then take her up again. Can you do that?
No, so are you hearing her? No, so
I have gone out several times. Anyway.
No, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can bring her down.
Yeah, then you can also, like, she would request for the mic, and I think that guy that came in just come and be attacked.
Sister Helen, you can bring her down one, bring her up, and bring someone else up. Because you are the co-host, you can still bring someone else up.
So can I go ahead?
Go ahead, please. Go ahead,
so
please.
I really appreciate everyone who is keeping the spirit burning. Sister Celine, all these people who say Simon Ekpa is working for Tinubu. If he's working for Tinubu for our own interest, no problem. They should propagate that narrative. We welcome it. If they say that he's working for the Nigerian government against the Nigerian government, it's so good for us, the Biafran people. We welcome it as well. Because the fight that we are fighting is to destroy Nigeria. So if our Prime Minister is fighting for Nigeria to destroy Nigeria, it is a welcome development for us. One of the greatest mistakes that the terrorist Nigerian government made was to underestimate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the power of his awareness creation. If Nigeria was to be a civilized society, a sane world, if Nigeria was to acknowledge the fact that wars do not resolve issues, misunderstandings, quarrels are being resolved on round table. If Nigeria was smart enough to understand this mindset, they would have, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after clamoring for restructuring of Nigeria, and Nigerian government did not even listen to him. Immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu switched over and said that it is Biafra or Biafra. Nigeria would have sat down and talked about how would they be able to get the mind of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They didn't make use of that opportunity. They underestimated the power that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wields. They underestimated the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking to and we're speaking about. They underestimated what God told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they never believed him in the first place. if they ever believed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for what he was saying, that a time for Biafra has arrived and that he was sent for the restoration of God's kingdom on this planet Earth, they would have embraced dialogue immediately. And come to think of it, if those who call themselves pastors, if those who call themselves that the GOs were actually working for God, or that God called them, or that they are speaking from God, or that they have visions they were able to see, they would have told the Nigerian government wholeheartedly in their numbers that they should negotiate with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because their God have told them that it is Biafra or nothing, and that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be able to get Biafra with or without their support. But because these people were not really called by God, and because the Nigerian government do not also believe the pastors and the GOs on all these false prophecies that they mount the pulpit and continue to speak out to the general public, that was why they underestimated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the message that Chukwu Okike Abiama sent him to preach to the Biafran people. That is their undoing. That is the beginning of their failure. And again, it worked for our own good, because if they didn't actually underestimate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader would have ended with restructuring of Nigeria. But because Chukwu Okike Abiama had a program, have a purpose for us, that was why Nigeria never accepted to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, they called him names. They told him that he is a miscreant. They said he is trying to bring war. They said they can never listen to him. They said that Biafra will never come, because what Nigeria did was to actually buy all the political leaders from the southeast, because their mindset was that Biafra can never come without the support of all these political players who are thieves, who are criminals from Biafra land. So their underestimation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to our own credit, and that helped to put them into a very tight corner. Another sin, another blunder that Nigerian government committed again was when our prime minister emerged and they saw that there is continuity after they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that that will be the end of the Biafra agitation or Biafra restoration. And eventually Mazi Simon Ekpa emerged. If Nigerians were wise enough, if the government of Nigeria was, civil enough, and if the political leaders from that side of the geographical location on this planet Earth were civil enough, they should have known that there is continuity and that it's the hand of God that is actually in play. But what did they do? Immediately our prime minister emerged, they thought that they can as well try to corner all those who were working with our prime minister, trying to get their mindset, trying to buy them with money. And they came out again, starting with the 500,000 irats in order to discourage Simon Ekpa, in order to create a false narrative about him, in order to carry all manner of propaganda against our prime minister. Again, that was working for our favor, because Chukwu Okike Abiama has fashioned that a way to destroy this evil entity that have continued to destroy our people. Right from time immemorial, our people have suffered in the hands of Nigeria. Our people whose only crime was a peaceful Nigeria, because we have contributed immensely and continue to contribute immensely to the peace that exists in Nigeria today, to the economy that they are not talking about. We contributed immensely to the development of that contraction called Nigeria, but our people continue to pay the ultimate price whenever there is unrest, whenever there is misunderstanding, whenever any slightest provocation, anything that happens in that contraction, they look backwards and look at the Igbo man, they look at the Biafran people, and looked at them and said that you are the cause of the problem. And what happens? Because they bought all the political leaders from the southeast, your names, my name, our lives do not matter to them. That is why they will kill us and nobody will speak for us. So they underestimating our prime minister was another plus for us. And today, wonderful people and lovers of freedom, I am very, very proud to be among this generation that is on X today, preaching this message with all amount of alacrity, with all amount of sureness, with that tenacity, with that courage and fearlessness in us, because we now understand that Biafra is very, very eminent. Look at the exploits of the government. Look at the policies of our government. Look at the stage that we are now, even when our leader is not there. Who would have expected that by now, Nigerian government will be running from pillar to post? All those that they bought over in order to destroy Biafra, all of them failed woefully. All these ones coming out now, they are pockets that are left. These are the ones who are eating from the leftovers, from the main people who were contracted to destroy or distract this restoration. But Chukwu Okike Abiama was able to use you and me to make sure that these policies of our government and what the government is doing gets to everybody that who cares to listen. You see, one thing that is very, very important for our people to understand is that the creator of heaven and earth have fashioned how Biafra will be restored. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave us a hint and told you that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that instead of Biafra not to come, that every living thing must be destroyed under this planet Earth. People who are not in spirit did not take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu serious. And when that statement was made, if those in the spirit were those who were able to decode what that message means.
Mazi David,
because
please, I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to ask one question. Did our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed any crime at all that warrants him to spend even 1 hour in a terrorist country, inside their dungeon, not even in cell, not in prison, in the zoo as a British citizen in the first place? Even if our leader has committed any offense or any crime, did he kill anybody? Did he committed any drug offense? Did he committed any offense known to law that our leader, that the British and the UK government will allow our leader to continue to languish in the illegal detention of their camp of their terrorists and their slaughter camp called the British Company Nigeria? I will not talk much, but go ahead with your submission. This one with another topic.
My brother, to answer your question, Drake, mute your mic. Let me make my submission, then you can go ahead. To answer your question, my brother Nonso, our leader committed no crime. And you and I on this X know that our leader committed no crime. And we know the reason why our leader is being held against his wish by the terrorist Nigerian state in conjunction with the colonial masters, the British. Then this question you asked me would have been better answered by all these efulefus who will come here and tell you that you will ask them, what is the crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and why is he still in detention? Not even a defined detention. He has been freed by even their own court. Then why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still being held against his wish? All these people who are coming here to thumb down, they should be the ones this question should be directed to. Because if they actually understand If they actually know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime, they should be on the side of those who are fighting for the freedom of our leader and the freedom of our nation, Biafra. Very, very important. But unfortunately, I don't know whether these people, there is some sense of reasoning in them. I don't know whether their brain is functioning at all. Or maybe Britain have been able to use their brain to do some other things that they cannot see the reason. I see no reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the general population of Biafra, over 80 million Biafrans, inclusive with all these efulefus, who will tell you that who will tell you that, oh, sit at home should stop, who will tell you that Simon Ekpa is not doing the right thing, but they have nothing to bring to the table. They have absolutely nothing to contribute. You cannot contribute. You cannot support. What is your own problem? What is the color of the stupidity and the madness that is in them? I don't really understand.
Dr.
And
David,
that is why
Dr.
when
David,
they make
sorry,
arguments,
their contribution is what our Prime Minister just posted about a few minutes ago. That IPOB Nigeria are
I've been raising my
testifying
hand
to
since.
what we are doing. That is their contribution, to be working with the zoo. Chinasa Nworu,
I've been
or
raising my
whatever they
hand
call
since to
him,
say
is
this. I've been
testifying.
raising my hand up to say this. Yes, I just saw the post from our Prime Minister.
Yes,
I've been raising
so
my hand up
that
since.
is their testimony.
That has turned himself to Nigeria media news now.
So
The truth is there.
he's
Everybody
putting
knows
in
the truth.
unidentified, heavily armed men, put Oba, Anambra, whatever police station, the double attack and all of that, that SP whatever has confirmed it. That is their contribution. For them to continually fight us, I just wanted you to know. So they are being exposed. And that is what that guy came to do here. Because nobody is saying don't repent, nobody is saying don't reflect on what you are doing and fight for your freedom. But when you are here to make to even and also just play that PM's voice, and he's storming down on PM's voice. Who the heck does he think he is? Go ahead, my brother. Sorry about that. It was very annoying.
thank you. Yeah, that was a very important input there. Their contribution is to fight against those who want them to be free. Look at them not even acknowledging the good works of the Prime Minister. Look at them not even acknowledging the works which the defense forces of Biafra are doing. As a matter of fact, between 2018 to 2021, we were shedding tears of the killings that was happening in Biafra land. Indiscriminately, people are being killed and nobody was fighting for them. Our sisters who go to farm, the Fulanis rape them in the farm and dismember them and throw their bodies all around the farms. And when we get this news, we shed tears in our heart because nobody was fighting for our people. Our people were left with the mercy of the terrorists. Umahi was crying. Ugwanyi, Enugu State, we are crying. All these efulefus who are occupying government houses, of course, they have been given vote of no confidence, who were occupying government houses in Biafra land, they were helpless because their Fulani masters gave them that order that you should not attack our men when they come. And villages in Biafra land were being ravaged. We are being killed. Our people wanted to be like Benue because those who are supposedly should have been fighting for their people in terms of defending their territory, their women and children, we are now being bought over by those who want us killed. But look at what is happening today. And instead of them to give accolade to the gallant men of the Biafran Defense Forces and the Prime Minister who stood his ground, even at the face of intimidation, even at the face of propaganda, even at the face of being tagged a terrorist, he said, I am not bothered of what you call me today, but what will be call me in 10 years' time. He stood his ground, and that standing his ground has been able to yield positive result. Can you tell me, Biafra Nonso, can you tell me when last you saw that Fulanese kill an Igbo man in Biafra land? Clara Deans, can you tell me when last you heard about that disappearances and forced kidnapping and all the rest of them entering our villages, arresting indiscriminately? When last, Sister Helen Peters, did you hear our people coming out on social media to cry that Fulanis are ravaging our villages? Those days are gone because the good guy is here and our defense forces are doing us proud. They demand, they need our commendation. These people that are protecting our land, laying down their lives for our people to be alive and go to the farms, they need commendation. But what do they get? They get condemnation from those who were assigned to fight against our liberation. And that is why it is freedom or they die. We are not going to spare anybody that has stood against our freedom. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, because our freedom is the only guarantee of our existence in Biafra land.
One
And
more
that is why we
second.
must
One
do
more
everything.
second.
Thank you. Thank you. That is why we
David,
must
don't
do
mind me.
everything
Don't mind
humanly
me, David.
possible.
Go ahead.
I know. A lot of people want to speak, but come to think of it, yes, my dear sisters and brothers, I said during those days that Chinas and Woru Dead Man Squad were running riot in Biafra land, I was shedding tears and say, oh my goodness me, why was God giving this opportunity to all these evil men to be killing our gallant men that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu labored to put in place in order to keep our land safe? They killed one of the greatest men that our leader used, Mbochora Kogogoya, a man that put his life, his throne online to train people to be able to defend our land. Chinas Nworu Ejiofor eliminated that man in order to make sure that all the members of the Eastern Security Network, then that were standing so gallantly to defend our territory, were all exterminated or driven out from Biafra land, so that our land would be porous for the entrance of these terrorists. But now, I am so glad and happy that God was able to raise up Obatobie and men and women that are in the media. In fact, what our Prime Minister is doing wouldn't have been so successful if you and I are not there in the media to push it to our people to understand, because the terrorists wanted to create their own narrative. Even when our Prime Minister was doing exceptionally well, they want to create their own narrative and cover it. And that is why you see them, whenever our Biafran Defense Forces fight and destroy them, they say unknown gunmen, because that is the narrative they want to sell. But we are here to be able to propagate that real message that our people need to understand and go with. This is not 1967 where propaganda held sway. This time around is Biafran time, and we must do everything humanly possible to protect our government by propagating the information as it's supposed to be. Our leader will come out on a very historic way, and all these people, shame that will befall them, we have no part to do. And we, the Biafran people, will rejoice in a very thunderous manner, in a way that have never been witnessed in the world before. The whole world will stand still when it's going to happen, because it is our time, and nothing can derail it. It is freedom or they die. Freedom for us and death for our adversaries. I yield my mic. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I salute everyone in the house, including the ministers, my gallant women.
Thank you. Thank you,
Too
much.
much. All these women, too much. I salute you guys. Thank
are you
you.
hearing me? My co-host,
Yes.
like time. Oh, now our co-host, I give you time. So
thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, my
please,
people. I appreciate.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Okay.
You are still there. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Please rotate the mic, Bikon.
I wanted to say, can you hear me?
Yes,
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Because I can see that all of us, the three of us, the mics are open. There's from what I'm seeing now, So
yeah, I opened my one. I just wanted to make a slight comment on what David has said. I just want to put something out there, and then I'll put it up.
My mic, I cannot mute myself anymore. I don't know if it is possible for me to go out and come back again.
No, just leave it. Okay. Just leave it. As long as the area you are in is not noisy. No. Just leave it. That's what they wanted to do. They come in and they raise their hand up and ask for the mic, and they are able to do the damage that they do. And that's why we keep kicking them out. Anyway, thank you so much, Dr. David Nana, for that submission of yours. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, Chinasa Nworu, let me say something to you. On the October 2023, we unveil our Biafra Defense Forces. Okay? So that's what you should know. You have said unidentified heavily gunmen went to do this and that. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to follow the narrative, whether you like it or not, the point is that it is about time you people stop what you are doing and follow what we are doing, because at the end of the day, you have got to the dead end. The dead end is what you have, because Nigeria has failed as well. As Nigeria is failing, you people are failing. You never thought we would get to this stage. Rethink, reflect, and stop this your nonsense, your nonsensity and all these stupid comments, and sending droves to our space to try and bring us down. That is why they froze my panel, froze my mouthpiece panel and everything. But you will never succeed. You have failed. So I needed to put that. We have Biafra Defense Force. It was unveiled October 2023. Get it. Thank you very much. My host, that's the comment I wanted to make to him.
Okay. Now, for me to add my own is this way. Ima agwọ egbupụrụ isi ga na-alụ likalika. Ima IPOB Nigeria, their head has been cut off. So they are just trashing everywhere, because they have seen that and now that they've I'm sure they've heard that our leader will soon come out. They are now coming to really join the Nigeria side fully, so that they will protect them. Because as you can see, they have been the ones who have been sponsored, but they are the ones who will turn back everything to say it is us who are being sponsored. And you see, the gods are doing everything to show us everything before the 2nd of December. So just chill. I told you guys that a lot of things going to happen. And you will see for yourself, a lot will happen. And I won't be surprised also if Biafra will come even before that 2nd of December declaration. So that's just what I want to say to add to what David and Nana said. So thank you so much, my co-host Clara. And Nonso, you want to say anything before we call the next person? Because I didn't hear any other thing because I was frozen. I couldn't speak. In fact, I couldn't hear anything. So I don't know.
Sorry about that. And yet my mic is still on, is still open. So I'm very, very lucky that I still have open mic. So please,
and I kept sending message to you. I kept sending message to Clarence. In fact, I sent message to almost everybody, even David and Nana. Nobody. Nobody even.
It was Clara, Sister Clara, that messaged me. I got the notification immediately. When we are in the spirit like this,
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, let's call the next person because I don't know. I don't know. He says, is it close or Anna?
Should be aware of who is the next person.
Claire, go ahead.
I can see Anayo's hands, Paul Anayo's hands on. Maybe he wants to make a quick contribution, but the next person is Abuchi Kamara. But so I don't know. Is it Anayo? Is it a quick response you want to make? Your hands are up. Abuchi hasn't raised his hand up. Please, if you want to get the mic, I know you've got the you've requested to be on speaker, but you need to raise your hand if you want to go immediately to speak, because we don't know whether you are busy or you are not busy. So I'm going to yield the mic now to Anayo. Anayo Paul, the mic is yours. Go
And
ahead and make your submission.
Carlos, please pardon us. All protocols must be observed. We also noticed your hand was up, and fortunately, I don't know if your question has already been answered or you are satisfied with our submission. So, Anayo, Paul, you can have the mic. Then we'll come back to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazino. So, you know, this is just because of that guy that come up that time. That is why I picked the mic. They think it's something that we are telling them with mouth. Ụtarị a na-apịa ihe a, ọ bụrụkwa anyị nwa na-apịa, ọ bụrụkwa anyị nwa bụ Biafra na-apịa, ọkwa apịa gị ya, Chineke wụọ gị ya n'isi, ibido rotate wee anyhow.
All the gods na-apịa dị ụtalị.
Ọ pịa gị ya, ọ wụọ gị ya n'isi, isi gị agbarịsịa. Ụtarị na-enweta ndị a now, this is how they will be making fool of themselves. I don't even have much to say because we have already tell him what he need to hear and what he need to know. If he like, let him wake up and learn and join the freedom. If he like, let him be there making fool of himself. That one concern am there. No problem with that. No concern anybody. We move.
Thank you.
Thank you, Biafra.
Thank you, Mazanayo. Ima asna ọtụtụ okwu adịghị na n'ụka mgbede. So ịma go ụgbọ agharala ha kama ha ga-abịa with genuineness. They are just moving about. Just there's not any other way to describe this kind of people just than the way you just said it. So I will not even add or subtract from what you just said. Exactly what they are. Thank you. So,
Sorry, no.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Sorry, no. So, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, so we can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I would have put my hand up, but I couldn't see the button to put my hand up. That's why I wasn't putting my hand up. But I'm sorry. I will learn how to put my hand up next time.
Do us a favor and tell us. I don't know who is speaking. No.
This is Abuchi Kamara.
Go ahead. Your mic is muted from my end, but I can hear your voice. It's very, very important. Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans. I just want to thank every one of you who has been part of this Biafran liberation. And I want to let everybody know that we are fighting a just fight. And for all of you that have been standing out, speaking and suggesting and even putting all your money into this fight, God will reward you heavily. And I want to say to everyone that are still standing or watching what is going on, waiting for them to kill us before you say what you want to do, I want to let you know you will wait in vain, because Biafra will come and you will be behind. Every Biafran know that December 2nd is the day, and we know that Biafra will definitely be here. For those of you who are waiting for us to die first before you will do something, shame to you. Shame to you. You are claiming Nigeria that has not benefited you in any way. Nobody has benefited from Nigeria, because Biafra killed dreams. Sorry, Nigeria killed dreams. And nobody have benefited anything from Nigeria. So if you are not politician and you are still waiting for anybody to come and give you place, I don't know how long you are still going to wait on. Nigeria has killed our dream. Many of us abroad today was because we are from Nigeria. Many people who live their life on their own, not because Nigeria has benefited you. Even though you have tried everything, you can still see that you have not benefited anything from Nigeria. Instead, Nigeria have killed your dream. All the school you went is on your effort. All the business you did is on your own effort. Nothing that you can boast of today and say that is because you are Nigeria. That's why you get where you are today. So for you to continue to wait for a failed state to resurrect, I think you will wait for the dead to rise. And it's shame on you that you are not contributing for your own freedom. It's a shame unto you that you are waiting for your house to be taken before you stand up to fight those who want to take over your land. Many people are dying today not because death come to them. They are dying because Nigeria is dead. Anybody that Nigeria come in contact with will die because there's nothing good coming from Nigeria. Nigeria is a dead city. Anything you plant in Nigeria will die because there's no life entering it. Nigeria is a dead zone. So please, it is time for you to think. It is time for you to save your life. It is time for you to join this battle and save your family, save your children. If you have family, save your family. Because if you leave them for Nigeria, they will die. And when you die as a Nigerian, you die as a waste death. You have never profited anything. So please, it is time for you to rethink. What have you benefited from Nigeria? What have you, as a man or woman who want to die as a Nigeria, what have you benefited from Nigeria? Look at that. Look at you have no good road. You have no drinking water. If you travel from abroad to Nigeria, you will budget money for petrol so that you can buy petrol for your generator. Whereas where you are living in abroad, light you have 24 hours, no stopping. Why can't you think? Why can't you think? Why are you dying for a country that is already dead? And if you are fighting for Nigeria, what are you going to gain from dying for a country that is already dead? So, my dear friend, it is time for you to wake up from your sleep. You have slept so long, you need to wake up for your senses. So today, I'm asking every one of you who are still defending a country that cannot defend you. Only flag was carried during the protest, and Nigeria killed thousands because they couldn't know the number of people that are dead. They just say only people. They didn't even agree that they kill anybody. Is it a country that you are defending? A country that cannot defend you. A country that has no hospital. Their leaders will, whenever they are sick, they will fly abroad to go and cure themselves. But you will die in a wretched hospital, a hospital that has no medicine, a hospital that has no equipment, a hospital that even people who are working there are not being paid. It's a shame that you are defending the dead. People who are dead are ruling you. Look at somebody like Tinubu. Tinubu, a drug baron, is the one ruling you. Somebody who is a Boko Haram master is the one being the vice president. You are not ashamed of yourself. My dear friends, change. Otherwise, grave will be you. So, my dear friends, I have only one word to you. Repent. It's time for you to repent. This ship is moving fast. Our ship is moving. Remember the time of Noah. The time of Noah is knocking at the door again. For those of you who think that you are going to save Nigeria, the time our boat is moving, our ship is moving. If you do not move, follow this ship that is moving, you will be drowned with Nigeria because it's sinking speedily. So I will implore you to think again. And for those of us who have been trying, God will bless you. Every one of you that have been contributing towards our freedom, God will reward you heavily. Put more effort by also joining this IOU loan to Biafra to come so quick. So for you that have money, I want you to put that money where you are going to get gain, where you are going to get profit. Borrow the money to Biafra government, you will never regret it. Our government is out to help you to build your future. We are having good plans. We have a government that have good plans for its citizens. So it is time for you to join what is happening and speeding it up by loaning a Biafran government that money that you are reserving, because that money that you are reserving is going to yield ×2 of that money you are saving. So please, it is time to help join the Biafran boat that is moving very rapidly. So my dear friends, it is a word is enough for the wise. Let me not drag it, and let me give room for as many that still want it. So please continue to do what you are doing. May God help you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama give you strength and power to continue helping our PM, continue supporting our supreme leader. May God continue to help every one of us to continue to push this journey. 2nd of December is at the corner. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless every one of you. In Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Without wasting much.
No,
Yes, go ahead,
no,
sir. Yes, go ahead.
Please, I want our brothers to think about this, please. I'm not trying to do overcorrection. Just like our brother who ended by May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless each and every one of us. Then you talk about Jesus' name. You know, if it is possible, if you want to use Chukwu Okike Abiama, you complete it with the Chukwu Okike Abiama's name, not Jesus' name. I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know.
If it is me that said it now, everywhere we be volcano. That is hellfire.
Please forgive me.
No, but I'm
Please
still here.
forgive
I'm
me.
still here now. So what's happening now? I want to
Even me myself, I not go exalt myself from this one. The day when they tell me I pray, I call Jesus, I call Chukwu Okike Abiama, I call Lord, I call everything. I only me myself inside my mind. I say, hell, I say, waiting this zoo don't do us, not be small. Well, it is
Not true. I understand.
But you are right,
Yeah.
Mazi David. You know, so it's
David,
gradually.
thank you for the correction. Thank you for the correction. It's just that
Thank you so much.
sometimes when we speak this grammar, when you are in this microphone, you forget most of the things that you want to say. But I'm sorry for that. I know it's not right. Thank you for the correction.
In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama Chizoba Onyenwe anyị, amen. Okay.
You say.
Abuchi, thank you so much. Thank you for your submission. Thank you for even coming to the speaker to take the mic. We appreciate your effort. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Please pardon me, my people. I want to bring in somebody who has requested for the mic. Please let me bring in someone here. My host, is it okay? And my co-host,
Yeah,
let's bring in
Sister
someone.
Clara, this you can bring in someone, but while you are bringing in the person, can we please allow Brother Carlos to speak that thing that is off his chair, that is in his mind, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes while you bring in the person in. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to be long for bringing this person in. Please go ahead, Carlos. Carlos is spoken before. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. Please, Carlos, please, you have to understand, okay? If you can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pardon us and allow this new speaker to come in, and maybe if you can just 1 minute or 2 minutes, probably very, very, very just because we're going to time it so that we'll be able to bring in this new caller to hear his opinion. Thank you. Okay, Sister Clara, this you can bring the person in while Carlos will hold on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So you must laugh. The mic is yours. You can go ahead and make your submission. You must laugh because you've requested for the mic. You must laugh.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, house. I'm very, very grateful to be here this evening or this time because I'm in Nigeria. It's night here. So I'm very, very happy, very, very glad to be here. At least it's my first time of being in this zoo, to speak with my people. I'm very, very happy. I'm very glad. My own suggestion is I just want to say that it would be better if we know how we start teaching our people in Nigeria here how tell them the main purpose, because some people, due to what people are telling them in radio, in news, some people thought all those people are there protecting us. Some thought they are criminals. Serious. If we hear the way some people are explaining, like people's narration, like everybody that's been born in Igbo land have this blood of this Biafra. Like me, when you talk of Biafra in my ear, I always happy, glad, because it's my origin. It's where I come from. It's where my mother and my father gave birth to me. And when you reason how the way Igbos are being treated in Nigeria, the way things are going on in Nigeria, even the way we are being marginalized, yes, you see that the best option is to go back to where we belong. That is Biafra land. But most of our people, due to what the story that they are forming, creating and telling to them.
Can anybody hear him?
No.
Okay, so you must laugh, please. You will have to go and come back. And actually, you must laugh. I've just gone through his profile. I wanted to give him because obviously Biafra is for everybody. And we wanted to hear him first and see what he can do. If you go through his profile, he's definitely not supporting our prime minister. And so we hope that will change, and we hope you can come up again and
Okay.
take
Can
the
you hear
mic
me now?
again.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm saying that if there's any medium that you people like they can bring it to Nigerians, that they can be able to enlighten our parents, our mothers in the village, that is unable to to see internet, to see what people, to see the main reason for the actualization of this Biafra, because the way the story are being cooked to them, the way they used to narrate the story on radio to them, some of them think this Biafra agitation is a scam. Serious, like for me.
Hold on, brother. Thank you very
Okay, sir.
much. God bless you. First of all, you can see the love and you can see how accommodating and how you feel when you enter this platform. And
Okay,
so to be
okay, sir.
honest with you, we so much love you, because
Okay, sir.
we like to see those ignorant ones that, because this message we have been passing this message for a very long time, and I believe that as a Biafran, we all know what is good and what is bad. So,
Okay,
and
sir.
the reason why we are doing all these things, if any Biafran would not have any reason to support what we are doing today, tell that person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that injustice to one is injustice to all. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that the Nigerian zoo terrorist state kidnapped since 2021. So you tell that person, you tell those people that that same purpose, that same reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still being held, castrated. That is the reason why we are doing what we are doing, and our aim is nothing else but to achieve and to restore Biafra, which is our freedom. You understand? So, and that radio, when you were talking about, I heard you talking about radio. So before you go ahead with your submission, we would like to know which of the radio are you listening to? Because now we know we have what we call IPOB Nigerian radio. So I don't know if you are also aware of that. So if you are listening to those radio, definitely that would be where you have been getting it wrong. So, but I would like to hear from your mouth, not only me, but at least maybe my co-host and other of our colleagues that are here will be able to put you through. Please just bear with us and take your time to understand where we are coming from, and we are going to make sure that everything that you have put up here, all your concern, will be put into place. Thank you very much. I want to know, which of the radio are you listening to? Yeah, go ahead. Which of the radio are you listening to?
Not so my host.
You must laugh.
Not so my host.
You must.
Yeah, not so my host. Don't let's go further with this. You must laugh. You came in and you started talking using negative tonations. I could source it out. You were talking negatively. People don't believe here. You must go to this thing and all of that.
Sister Clara, you see, I didn't give him the mic. I know the moment our prime minister brought that criminal, the tweet of that criminal, what's his name again?
Chinasa
Woru. They were going to flood.
They're going to flood here,
come.
and they're going to flood here, and that's
sister.
why they've been free. They've been attacking. You see now they kick me out again. They froze me. The moment I open my mouth, they will just do something and they will kick me out. So
don't worry.
It takes over 30 minutes before they can do their damage. So, they can't do their damage within 30 minutes. That's why when they come in here now, I give them mic straight away. It's when you keep them for a long time, they go into and do the damage. But the damage cannot be done. This man, you must laugh. You are saying that people don't listen to this. People are not believing what we are doing and all of that. Is it at this stage?
But he's still Sister Clara James. He is still here. As long as we give them the mic, they're gonna do the damage. That's for me. Before I give you the mic, I go through your page. I don't give you mic if I see that you're not posting anything of the prime minister. I will not give you. I don't care.
People are scared in Nigeria here to not be people are scared of being arrested in Nigeria here. They cannot be in Nigeria and be supporting something. So that's what I'm trying to say. If there's any other means that
you must laugh.
So I can hear
you must laugh.
You must laugh.
You must laugh. You must laugh. Thank you very much. Thank you. We respected you. We gave you the mic. We wanted you to come. I saw your profile that you are posting Emeka, whatever. That's your Emeka, those people you follow in IPOB Nigeria. You have not posted Prime Minister's thing. We wanted to give you, because this is closing to where we are getting Biafra, that some of you can change. Obviously, you are not changing. You are talking all your submission has been negative vibes that you are bringing.
So I know anything negative. Maybe you did not hear me very well.
We promote something positive positive in Biafra platform. We will never promote anything negative. Obviously, you have nothing that is positive to promote here. It's all negative donation. We don't accept that here. Thank you so much. We gave
Okay,
you
ma.
this opportunity. Thank you so much. And then we have to let other people get the mic unless my host has something else to say. Thank you.
Yes, I have something to say.
Okay.
Sorry, I have something to say. You see, I like the way you address him, Sister Clara Dean. When you check when he joined
Whose mic
this
is
X, it
unmuted?
was
Please mute your mic,
2019.
please.
How many years? How many years? If he's saying that no people are not hearing it,
You must
why
laugh.
is he
Mute yourself. You must
is
laugh.
he
Mute
blind?
yourself.
From that time our Prime Minister joined the struggle, he joined the same time. Okay, is he telling us that he's just hearing the message today or yesterday? And if he was just hearing the message from 2019, what was his contribution to that 2019 till now? So this is the IPOB Nigeria that we are talking about. So they come with sweet words. Oh, I love Biafra this, I love Biafra
I
that, and
sussed it
after
out.
all this
It's
Biafran
only
that and
IPOB
this,
Nigeria thing that
start
is
coming with
posting. I sussed
negative
it out.
words.
Thank you, my brother. You must
Yes,
laugh. Thank you.
thank
We're
you.
giving you the opportunity, and you have shown yourself. We all of us, we are all Biafrans, and we are intelligent. Thank you for your contribution. Please convince your family and those old people in the villages that you want to convince. You start the work by doing that. Mazinam Dekano will be happy with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again, ma. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you very much, everyone that has submitted. My brother, you know, Arsenal, if they use right hand or left hand take beat small picking, they go use right hand take drum back. You are still one of us, my brother. We are not going to rebuke you, but you have the opportunity to change. Look, listen, because of your submission, I understand where you are going. But if you are still ignorant, because now you have the opportunity to come here, and you said that this is your first time, you are welcome. And what I want to tell you is that there is this radio, so-called radio called IPOB Nigeria, headed by Chinasa Woshi, criminal, the ones that sold our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once in a while, they also invite the wife of the ex-wife of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there to come and water the table. If it was the time their oga that used to pay them was alive, then they will come and praise him and say that he is the Messiah, he's this and that. So, my brother, you see, at this critical time that we are now, they know they tell blind man say rain dey fall. So that is why you see the way everybody is just harsh here, because we have gone past this stage. What we have now is Biafran government in exile and de facto government in homeland. This same government that we have in exile, they are responsible for the Biafrans abroad. The de facto government in the homeland are responsible for the Biafrans in the homeland. So forget about all this propaganda or all this fake news. If you are still the type that is still going to be watching all this Nigerian news without going to our prime minister, without following our prime minister, without following our information minister, our prime minister, without following any of us here, without coming to the space here where you will get the information and the direct message raw, and you are busy romancing other channels or other place, because I don't know what you think. I don't really know, but you are the one that said it, that you don't, that the way that they are passing the message, that you know that what these people are saying are not good. So that is why you came here. So my brother, I'm not going to rebuke you. I'm going to welcome you no matter what everybody have said, but I expect changes from now onward. From now, I expect you to follow our prime minister so that you'll be able to guide other people, like our mothers, those ones that, you know, tell them to stop listening to that IPOB Nigeria radio. Anytime you hear that abomination voice called China Saworo or Chike Dozeha, those turkey neck, those criminals, these are the criminals that has brought calamity in our land today. They sold our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the reason why you have been hearing those negative information, and that is their work. So please, I advise you to encourage others to come out from there. We have a radio. We have the Biafran government now has already established a radio. So, and I believe that radio has gotten to some certain states among the 40 states of Biafra. So I don't know which particular state you are from. Then if I can know the particular state of the particular state you are from in Biafra land, then I will be able to understand and know if the radio has gotten there. So, and these are more informations that you really need to get. So I encourage you.
Nonso, please, let me just tell you this.
Okay.
This guy, anyone who has been following the IPOB Nigeria till date, till today, can never change. And so if just, I'm just telling you, because if, for instance, this guy that came here, you just I'm not good at romancing. I don't like to romance in my words. I don't romance it. I give it, straight, because one thing is, yeah, he knows more than what you are telling him. He knows it. So let's not just even you're wasting your time trying to tell him. He knows. And he's telling you he's the first time he just came in here. Most of them are attack dogs. They come in here to just mess up this.
Let them
Yeah.
continue to be wasting their own
We
time.
don't have time for that. If anyone,
Anybody that will come here and think that I'm wasting my time. I mean, I'm doing the gospel. I'm doing what God has already told me to do.
just
Anybody saying
within 30 minutes that our prime minister posted that thing, they have frozen me. They have attacked my account, kicked me out, and everything within 30 minutes. Okay, look at now. I just managed to get the mic again. Okay,
please, please hold it on, because I don't think that I will be able to even bring you in if you lose your mic now. Let's allow Carlos to say something, since that issue will not be something we'll be deliberating on for hours, since you already said it all. So I already told him what I want to tell him. So a word is enough for the wise. So let's just leave it there. Thank you very much, Matt Peace, and let's go to Mazi Carlos, and let's hear from him. Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, so I want to tell you guys something this night. In as much as most of us here knows what is happening and we have first-hand knowledge of it, some of our brothers and sisters do not have that knowledge. And it is not because the knowledge and the information is not there for them to know. It is because they are ignorant of it. That's because they are being fed the wrong information. Why do I say so? The person that just spoke and said this is his first time, probably it might be his first time. I just went through his profile, and from what he is displaying on his profile, he's from Ebonyi. Like you were saying, you don't know where his state is. He's from Ebonyi. And secondly, I want to advise us. I know most people will not agree with me, but I want to tell us that it is very important. It is very, very important and necessary. Like our brother did also. It is not about sugarcoating the word. Most of these people don't know. Let me take I myself for example. I think sometime 2018, I was following Tina Samoru on his X handle. Yes. 2021, when our Prime Minister was broadcasting, when he's doing his analysis, I stumbled upon the video. Now, let me tell you guys what happened. Few moments later, after I listened to our Prime Minister's broadcast, I saw a post by Tina Samoru calling our Prime Minister names, saying he's working for Nigeria, that, this. Now, on my own mind, with the information I got, I know for a fact this person can never be working for the zoo. Do you guys understand me? Now, follow me. Let me tell you guys this. I had a friend who I was always discussing the agitation with. back in 2021 during the arrest of Mazen Nandekan. Do you know what our discussion was all about? Our discussion was, who is going to speak up for the Biafrans? Who is going to talk? Who is going to talk? And he said to me, look, I know you might think this person broadcasting doesn't know what he's saying, but I bet you in no distance time, the truth will be out. Now, most of these people that are coming here telling you that is their first time, let's not attack them. No, don't. You owe him one thing. You owe him the truth. Just like Nnamdi did. Mazen Nnamdi told a lot of people the truth that made you and I to stand resolute on getting Biafra. This is because, if not that, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, was listening to Nnamdi Kanu. Today, you might not know him because he was then a follower of Nigeria before. So, why am I saying this? When somebody is saying it's his first time, let's listen to the person. Secondly, when I was raising my hand, I want to remind us something. Biafra is compiled with three religions, which is Christianity, Jewish, and traditionalists. Please, if somebody prayed in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama and Jesus Christ, let us not gaslight the person. In time to come, the person will understand the difference between Chukwu Okike Abiama and Jesus Christ. And most of us, sometimes there is this thing called stage fright. Somebody might pick up the mic and not know what to say anymore because probably he might not spoken before on his space, probably because he is not audible when speaking in a public. It makes him feel like he doesn't know how to express himself. Now, I want you guys to do this for me. I will always be on this space. If anybody is identified, I always engage them on this space, on spaces. I always engage them. If you identify as an IPOB Nigeria, you will use your mouth and testify. I will bombard you with facts and truth and questions that you will run by yourself. You don't need to be removing them. When you remove them, they go about saying that
Carlos,
you people don't give them time.
Carlos, thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's so much involved in holding a space. There's a lot of battle the host does. A lot of people were recruited in Aba, in Abuja. We were seeing all the recruitments. When you come to a space,
all of them.
Yes, what they do is that forget about the IPOB Nigeria and all of that. Not only that, there are tropes to come and bring the space down. They will, once I was holding a space for about 2 hours, I was just holding on the space. I could not hear anybody, but I was just holding the space on. There's a lot that goes behind it. For experience, we know what we are talking about. I understand where you are coming from, and that is why what Mouthpiece said, that some people will not even give them the mic. I looked at his profile, I saw everything. I still gave him the mic because Biafra is for every single one of us. But these people have decided, like Mazinam Kanu said, we have so many enemies, both within and external. You cannot say because both within and external. Some of these people are within. They want to bring us down. And they don't want, they come in here. I'm just telling you, I know you have come in and you are giving us your own experience and everything and what has happened. Say some of them do not really know. Who at this day and age that they have sent 5 assassins to go and kill Simon Ekpa, that they have signed all this, excuse me, Carlos, and that they have signed all this petition and everything. Who would know by now? Who does not know? Mazi Simon Ekpa is a household name. Who does not know? putting thumbs down, they're coming to space and say negative things in order to corrupt the positiveness of the space. We are very clever people. We know what we are doing, and we'll give everybody a chance. I've given some people a chance now. Somebody here I've just allowed to come in has a Yoruba background. I've given the person a chance. But we are here. We are Biafrans. Biafra means everyone is welcome. That is the meaning of it.
Thank you very much.
And so we don't have any problem. Thank you so much.
You know, my
You hold
brothers
the mic
and
is yours.
sisters, you know, all these things that we are all saying. You see, nobody, even cockroach now in the zoo, knows about our prime minister. The way that the way that they are looking for our prime minister to kidnap, or I don't know whether they want to chop him raw or this. The zoo or cockroach or everybody, nobody that does not know
They
about
know
the prime
fish
minister.
yam.
He's
They
very,
know
very
fish
popular.
yam.
And they know,
do
they knows our activities as a Biafra government. They knows him as a Biafran prime minister, but just that they are not going to say it exactly the way it is. But we don't care. That is not our. In short, I'm not going to continue on that issue. Sister Clara, please, can you bring in
Thank
the
you.
person you want
Thank
to bring
you.
in?
Thank you. I'll bring the next person. Don't let's continue on this line at all. We know what we are doing, and we want Biafra, we want freedom, and that's the bottom line. If you don't want it, you come out. That's it. The next person that I'm going to bring in, please, if we've given you the mic, if you come to the speaker sign, usually when you put your hands up, it means you are ready to speak, because some people might be busy doing something. The only person that is put the hands up is who I'm going to give. I know some people might, it's possible they were not able to touch their mic, but please, Igbe Beru, Igbe Beru, you came in first, but you haven't put your hands up. We'll give you a chance now. If you want to take the mic,
the name is Egbeberu, yes.
Egbeberu, you came first. If you want to speak, you speak. If you are not going to if you are not going to speak, we bring you down. I've got a lot of people requesting for the mic. Please, the mic is yours, and then the other person that is put on the mic puts the hands up. If I win, that will be the next person to go. Egbeberu, please, the mic is yours.
And also, I think the people that you are calling now, I can't see them from my end. I also want you to know that we have also a Immaculate. I can see his hand up. So Mazi and Win Biafra, I can't see you here, but anywhere you are, meet your mic.
It's not our Win. It's Evan.
Evan,
Okay, Evan. Okay, all right. I also recognize that our comrade, yeah.
So you see this Egberu now. I checked everything. Egberu, the mic is yours. Some of them are in the homeland as well. There's challenges and all of that.
Please bring them
to...
in. I'm not going to interject anyone again, and give them time so that at least maybe we can bring in so many people as much as possible. Because now I don't know, but we are here. Thank you.
Egbeberugo, it's your turn. Come on. Egbeberugo, mute yourself.
Thank you. I greet each and every one of you. And I also say, well done for the good work you guys are doing. It's not easy. So you guys should keep on the good work. Something made me to request for Mike, but later the issues was settled. So I decided to wait and still listen more before I can put up my hand to speak. But I'm still with you guys. Maybe she'll pass the mic to the next person.
All right. Thank you very much, brother. Is there any other person there? Because the only person I can see from my end here is Immaculate, and he's still on the listening session, but the hand is up.
No, it's Evan. Evan is next. So Egbeberu, if you don't want to speak, then do you want to go back to listening? If you don't want to speak now, Egbeberu, so go back to Evan.
Mouthpiece of the gods, did you hear the last speaker that just spoke now? Was it not the...
Yes.
Yes,
I did.
I will take him to the listening side, and he can come up later on. I'll put him in listening side. Evan, the mic is yours. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good evening from here. Am I coming out?
You are coming out.
Please.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening from here. Mazi.
Good evening, Mazin also.
Yeah, good evening,
And
sir.
yeah, I greet. So me, I always like to listen because I don't know how, I don't talk too much. I listen and I always follow up with everything that is going on. So one of the reasons why I picked the mic, I know that the issue has been addressed, but I just want to contribute something that I observed. Please don't be offended. You know, the guy that just came in now that you said is a DOS person. I went through the profile. I saw him. He posted some of PM tweets, and I didn't see any of the DOS tweet there. So and also you asked him which of the radio that he listened to. You didn't even allow him to respond, which is not good. So
No, Evan, you are wrong. Initially, when we started, he didn't put anything. If he did, he just did it now. Okay. So because
no.
we checked, he didn't do that. Please.
So what I'm trying to say is that you no so ask him which of the radio that he is listening to. You should have allowed him to say which of the radio so that you can be able to know where it's coming from. But you didn't allow him. So which means you don't even know where it's coming from before you start to counter him. So in case of next time, so it's good to know exactly where the person is coming from. If he say that it is DOS radio hen, that time you will know that is exactly the place that he's coming from. But right now, you cannot conclude because you didn't allow him to speak. So that's just what I want to say.
Thank you, Evan. Thank you. Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. Let's teach the zoo about Biafra referendum. Please, can you please speak on that? Thank you. The host has taken note of that. The host dealt with the matter and that the matter has ended. Please, can you deal on our topic? Thank you so much for taking the mic. It's Biafra Exodus 2024. Let's teach the zoo about Biafra referendum. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So concerning the issue of Biafra Mass Exodus 2024, it's something that it has become everybody has come to this awareness. The awareness is massive. So
thank you very much, Mazi. You see, Mazi, even you just answered the whole question. You understand? The awareness is massive. You understand? So at least let anybody, even the blind, can feel or can see. So I understand, but we have just few months now. Referendum is going on, voting is going on. So like all these ones now that is coming in now at this point, when we just have like few months to end the ongoing referendum through our voting stage, you know, I tried my best to, but you know, once our women have taken the mantle, I don't have any say anymore. But if that our brother is really a Biafra, he will not take the harsh words. He's going to now go back and now take my advice and make very good use of it. He might be even more active than any one of us here tomorrow if he repents genuinely. Thank you very much. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay. So I don't have much to say. All I have to say is that if you look, because the Nigeria now, the only hope we have now in this Nigeria is Biafra. Whether you are Yoruba or any Hausa or Igbo or any language you call yourself, now Biafra be the only hope now. Because if you look now, if you say every other thing has failed, if you protest, no way. Anything you do, no way. Now, even people that protest, now the government are beginning to go and look and arrest them. If you speak, they arrest you. So what else are people going to do? And the Nigeria has failed. If not, without this Biafra or Nigeria divide, Nigeria can never succeed, no matter how long it takes. Everything is just upside down. And also, because of the way Nigeria is being structured, nobody want to solve the Nigeria problem. We have the problem of the north, the terrorists in the north, in the northeast. Very serious. Not even up to what is happening in other places, but because the government of Nigeria, they see it as a Nigeria problem, they are not taking it serious. I don't mind. So, but if Nigeria is being structured or divided according to ethnic line. Everybody that Northeast, they would have found a way to solve their problem. But right now, they are not taking it serious because they know that the problem is not their own. It's a Nigerian problem. So the only solution to Nigeria is to divide Nigeria according to ethnic lines so that each people will go and solve their problem. That's the only time peace will come on this country, Nigeria. If that thing is not done, nothing else, every other thing has failed. So as it stands now, to me, it's only this Biafra that give me joy. So anything about Nigeria, I don't know, say I know it can never work. So God will help us. So this Biafra will come to pass, and so that's just what I want to say. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi Evan. Thank you very much for your submission.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you mute your mic? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My host, do you want us to bring the next person in?
Yes,
Please,
yes,
if you got the mic, please, you need to raise your hand. I know some people might have difficulty raising their hand. I'm only going to call the people who have raised their hands up.
Thank you very much. I'm even happy that you can see them. I can see Sister Helen.
I can see them. I can still see them. They haven't taken control of my first.
All right, Sister Helen Peters
Immaculate
is here.
Eze.
I don't know why I've not heard her voice. Is she frozen?
No, Ellen is no more here.
Or I can see her on the speaker from my end. I don't know. I'm seeing her.
No, she's not here anymore.
Okay, fine, no problem. Let's go on. Thank you.
Immaculate Eze, please, the mic is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm greeting everybody. My brother Nonso, Claretin, David, Mouthpiece, Anayo, and the rest of people that are here. I'm very, very happy that you gave me the opportunity to talk. I always like listening when people are saying my mind. There's no need of myself talking. You know, why I raise my hand up is the very person that talk. You know, what is that name? Laugh or what? The last man that talk. That's the rules. I mean, the zoo. You know, so what he said is false. I want to tell him that many people in Nigeria, they are very, very tired. Even the blind can see what is happening.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yes. So for him to come here to say that, is that what I noticed, that is there are some people that are long throat. Even the people I convinced to vote, they voted. This nonsense the politicians, they are waiting the peanut they used to give to them. One of them talks, say, hey, they will go. That one used to give plenty money. I say, so you are still interested in the zoo? He says it's because of money. So some people that we not listen is those people that are still having long throat towards the peanuts they are giving them. During all this, they are voting rubbish. They are not counting anything. So many people, even from the village, because of I'm in the zoo, I don't want to say where I am. The inside village, you see all of them, they are tired. They are praying for this Biafra to come today, tomorrow, because they are tired of what is happening in Nigeria. So somebody to come up here and say some people, even with the very number of people that voted, you will know that people are tired. So there's no need of us flogging issues or saying petting or this. No more petting. This is not time for petting. Time for petting has passed. So I love the way Mouthpiece says something. so that if the boy is still pretending or still wallowing whether here or here, he will stand up and know that we are no more laughing. So that's the only thing I want to say. I'm very, very happy. I'm praying that all of you that are fighting for our freedom in diaspora, God will keep on strengthening people and give you people divine health to continue. That is my prayer to all of you. When we and the BIAFRACOIN used to pray, we pray for you people because the work is not easy. And it's not only our PM that will be, it's not only our PM that we do all. So you people, even the Clara Deems, I don't know whether are you people hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing
We
you.
can hear you
Okay.
loud and clear. Thank you.
So at times I wonder, I say, when would this woman have chance for herself and the family or so? I don't know whether is a single or so, but I used to say, oh God, there are some people that has dedicated everything concerning their life for this very freedom. God will keep you people, protect you people. All of us will be alive to see ourselves celebrate this very Biafran. He say, I yield my mic.
He say, my sister, I say, thank you.
He say, thank you so much. Thank you, Immaculate Eze. Thank you for that. Our Prime Minister currently have 50 million votes and counting. A lot of those votes are from the homeland, even areas that you will not expect, even from the coastal region. There are pictures showed in the villages, in the suburbs, in the city, everywhere. People are voting, queuing, and how will people not know what is going on? Somebody will come here that people don't know what is going on, just to throw. He wants to throw in negative thoughts in here. We will not allow that. Thank you for first-time testimony of what is happening back in the zoo. Thank you so much, Immaculate Eze. We are very grateful for that clarification, and we move, and that is the point.
Thank you, Clara. I also want to add that, we are talking about 50 million and counting, and yet they said that we are only 80 million, which means we must be more than that, because for 50 million and still counting have already voted, because we are trying to think that maybe the 30 million are children and a small pocket of IPOB Nigeria and the political elites, that maybe didn't vote, So we're thinking maybe we are more than we might be more than 90 million. I'm telling you, because it seems that we are not that dot they thought we were. Okay, so please go ahead, Sis Clara Deans.
Thank you. Right, if you are on the speaker and if you do not raise your hand, I'm not going to call you. We welcome Aku. Aku, please, we welcome you to the space. Your hands are up. I mean, whether it's a he or she, please, my apologies. Your hands are up. Please, the mic is yours. Make your submission and let's discuss what the topic is as much as possible. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Biafrans. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
We can hear you loud.
Okay. God bless you people for the good work you're doing. It's not easy at this time that you still give yourself up for this very struggle, for the betterment of the whole universe, for the betterment of Africa, for the betterment of Biafra. God will reward you people. You don't need to be surprised when someone told you that they are not aware of Biafra or they are not aware of what is going on. Some people are aware of Biafra, but due to, like this my sister said, longer truth. Some are still saying, How can we just leave Nigeria? They are seeing it as if it's a very terrible scene. It's a very terrible, like a calamity, like a doom, like earthquake, something that is not obtainable. Sometimes when we're making this argument, I will be asking them, you people used to travel, even if you're not traveling, you have been watching movies, listening to people, see your friends coming from all over the world. You ask questions. You see UK, you see Scotland, you see the people, they are all in the same place. They are all divided, but they are all in the same place. The same way it will be in between Biafra and Nigeria. We are going to have the only thing that will separate us is border. Before they come to Nigeria, they will obtain their visa. Before we go to their own, we will obtain their visa. And whenever you are in their place, what you'll be doing there as a business and means of your income, you'll be giving them tax. Of course, even presently, you're paying tax. So what is the big deal? You know, the only difference there is that you're going to now have a passport of Biafra government, Biafra Republic. That is the only thing that will make you a different person. While you're paying tax, residing in that place, people should stop pretending as if what we are after, what we are chasing, is a taboo, is a curse. No, this is what God has ordained, that it must surely come to pass. Even in the Bible, he said, a time is come where he's going to gather his people. All his people will come. It's not easy. That was God. That was the reason God pulled the Israelites out from Egypt. That is the people is scared. We are present Egypt. We are the present Israel in Africa. And we are meant to live and go to our own land where we will serve him in truth and in spirit. So people should stop pretending. Some of them, they can't even uh, tell someone about the gospel because they are ashamed. Some are ashamed, some are pretending, some don't even believe what we are doing. Some are saying, this thing will come. One of my friends, I told me, if not that we are doing business together, I would have blocked you, never to talk to me again. He said, bro, Ike, this thing will reach like 20 years old. Before I said, I called him after that. I told him, if not that you're my friend, I would have blocked you. You know, since that day, he has stopped saying that thing. So when I give him some link, I say, are you not following? Even if you can't see, can't do hear, even if you can't hear, can't do check your environment and see what is happening. Please let us continue pushing, and we do not allow any negative words from people to deter us, not to discourage us to not accomplish what we have started. God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I also encounter one Nigerianist as he happened to be my very good friend. In fact, this was to be my childhood friend. Just that for years, you know, in this Europe, you can be in Europe for more than 8 years, 4 years, 3 years, even you might not even hear or see any of these people. So on a very good day, I came encounter, you know, with him. So I saw the fire in me, and I was telling him that I hope you have, voted, and I hope you have, you are contributing to what we are doing. He said, "Hey, this Biafra." Hey. I look at him. I say, "So you don't mean it? So you are still part of those people that you are always on the internet. You have your Wi-Fi at home. You have on your phone and everywhere." And you see this awareness, so all these things that is happening is none of your business. He's even telling me then how he was telling me, he told me how he bought a house, the latest house in Abuja. Then I was shocked. I said, even at this time, you went and buy a house in Abuja. He said, that place is the latest place. And I say, really? Do you know what happened? Inside my mind, I say, if you see me again, come close to you or even call your number, because one day you might even tell me to come, and because maybe you think that, because this is Buddha mentality. Once they think that they have very good one kind of those houses without sewage system, and they manage to buy these Tokumbo cars, you see, everything in their life is finished. They don't think about the other poor people. All they know is that whenever they come out, they just show. This is the kind of mentalities of Nigeria. So I advise myself. I says, look, this one. Even when I try to even give him proofs, facts, and everything, it is, so these people. It's not as if they are not aware of of all these things. They have just decided to stay on the path of destruction, because during the time of Noah, when God asked Noah and the Bible to build that ark, he also told him to go to the city and evangelize, tell the people. He told the people. He did that for so many years before the destruction came. It was only him and those, even the animals that listened to his preaching, that was saved. So all these things are the same thing that is repeating itself today. So it's paining me so much that those people, those of us who call themselves Biafra, I don't know if they have really so been head-bent and they have been really marked for this destruction, because they should be hearkened to the word of our leader. Our leader, Madinami, can say Nigeria. When our leader said Nigeria, anybody at this time you still believe in Nigeria, you are marked for destruction. I'll feed my mic.
Thank you. Marquis, do you have anything to contribute?
No. We're just waiting for.
If there are no more people on the mic, or though more people requesting for the mic, I don't know if
there this Anya, is it
Yes, Ayagwa. Ayagwa, you can take the mic now. I've just brought you in. The mic is yours. You can make your submission. Thank you.
Hello, good morning from my good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Very loud and clear, sir. Go ahead, Mazi. Please,
Okay.
is our own David still here? If I'm going to, I don't know if I can help him, because this one we have not heard him interject, or so I don't know if he's still here. Go ahead, sir. Please, thank you.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are streaming from. First of all, I want to appreciate everyone here, and to be frankly speaking, I really jealous you guys, because the kind of energy that you guys are putting on the street. In fact, sometimes I wish I'm the one doing it. I see Sister Clara doing, Sister Stella, Marcy, and so many of you. In fact, I can't mention all the names. You guys are extremely doing good, and I want to appreciate you guys that you should keep it up. There is one thing I always tell people who are hardworking. I always tell people that in this life there is always a time of sowing and a time of reaping. And I want everyone who has been struggling, who has been participating fully on this struggle, to know that the time that you are going to reap on this your hard work is coming. You should keep it up. First of all, I just come online. I saw it, but to be frankly speaking, sometimes, so many times I used to listen, I used to join on the stage, but most of the reason I'm not too good in talking, I'm always good in listening. But most of the time, whenever I want to request for mic or request that you should give me mic, you don't usually give me mic. Maybe because I am not that too known, that kind of a thing. But to be frankly speaking, I'm among those that Biafra is my life. You see, without Biafra, I don't think like there's any need of existence. Sometimes it is only Biafra that gives me hope to continue telling myself that. Before, I used to ask myself, why is God created me to be in that kind of best country called Nigeria? But when I start getting this hope that Biafra is coming, then I am happy that I am in Biafra. You see, let me tell you, everyone that cares to listen in this case, you see, time has passed when we will be begging people. We are not begging people. Most of these people that are pretending as if they are not hearing what we are doing, don't mind them, they are hearing. The only problem our people have is that so many of them don't run when they don't run when there is a sign of rainfall. It is only when rain started they will start running. I use what happened today when what our prime minister posted on his handle. These two men that was our BLA was beating them. They were the one who is mentioning that there is 1 month at home. There is a referendum, this, that. But all these people will be claiming as if they are not hearing what is happening. They are not hearing about their. You see, most of these people that are pretending that they are not hearing about their pardon, do not mind them. Those people are pretending. Many of them, there is nobody in the social media that will say he or she is not hearing anything about them. So that in this regard, I want to say that our prime minister have our mandate. Our BLA have our mandate. Anybody who mess up, they should flip their fuck up. That is, I am giving my 100% assurance that our prime minister will even go to an extent of increasing this fire. Because whenever I see that this fire is increasing, I am happy. Because you see this Nigeria, if it is my wish that everything will start happening today, tomorrow, so that we know we will fight this and get it worse. You see, for me, I'm not saying it just to praise myself or just to make myself higher or something of that nature. You see, in this Biafra cause that we are fighting, I have decided within myself, this is my personal decision. Whenever any call comes out, or just to fight for Biafra, once I see that the people who are piloting this Biafra is not those people that will send me out and sold me out. That is why it is only our leader, ANNANG, that I saw. And I think this Biafra I will follow, because I have seen this, that this man is not that person that will betray. Before they now sold him out, then I watch our prime minister, though I followed him right from the beginning, because I am not in charge. When I see somebody who is saying, I don't need to hanky-panky before I know who is saying. I followed our prime minister right from time. In the country where I am residing, I am a admin in my group where I am residing. I am also working for Biafra. I'm speaking to you. I'm one of the workers of Biafra. Though that I don't always come out or show myself like that, openly like that. But what I'm saying in conclusion is that Biafra, we are going to get. It doesn't matter what it will cost us. For me, I have decided that if there is a call for me to come outside and defend Biafra, I am coming outside to defend Biafra. One of the reasons, and so many of the reasons that led me to make this decision, is because I have seen my leader, ANNANG. I have seen my leader, Simon Eba, the Prime Minister of the indigenous people of Biafra. These two people, I have seen that these people are not ready to give up, and they are not ready to sold out. For that reason, I have decided that when the call is made, I am going to be the one, I'm going to participate. And if I die for the cause of Biafra, I don't care. Because what my aim is that if I die, let my children live a good life. So in this regard, I appreciate everyone. And I want to draw my curtain here. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go ahead, the host.
Yeah, I think, do we have anybody else on the speaker who is requesting?
Yeah, I've got, I want to bring this person in. My vision, my life.
Okay.
My vision, my life is here to if we could bring this my vision, my life quickly in, and Dabarichi, to those two people.
Okay, can I just water the floor with this wonderful music? Although, pardon me, 40 states, this our United States, we be say, now so this, we gonna compose music with this thing, so that the full Biafrans will hear. Oh, calm our mind down with this one floor. Now so, oh yeah, carry on, my co-host. Carry on, carry on. We don't get time at all. We don't get time at all. This is Biafra.
This is in the lighter mood. That is
Yes.
good. That
Carry
is
on.
sweet.
Just to
Okay, carry go, Clara Deems. Go ahead.
Get the floor.
Dabarichi, because the other person has gone down.
No problem.
That is
David Dabarichi,
Daberechi.
take the mic.
Daberechi, yeah.
Dabarichi, David, the mic is yours.
Daberechi, are you there or not? Unmute your mic and speak to Biafrans. I hope it's not the Daberechi that we used to know that was kicked out. Oh, Daberechi, if it is you,
I believe this person. I purposely bring him in because I just thought everybody should be given a chance, So the mic is now yours, please. Take the mic. If what we'll do here on our space, on the Biafra government in exile space and homeland, when we offer you the mic and you don't take it, we will have to put you on the listening side. When you are ready, you can come up and request for the mic because of certain reasons. So if you can hear us, take the mic. If you are not, I'm going to have to remove you and put you on the listening side. Thank you so much.
All right. So while we wait for him or her to pick up the mic, I will still go ahead and remind the zoo of the message our Prime Minister has been telling them that they have been ignoring, paying deaf ear until the water will swallow them.
I think our sister Immaculate is raising her hand again.
Yes, let her go. Let her go, please. I will not take anybody's minutes now until no one is on the mic before I can play any jingle. Go ahead.
Immaculate, go ahead.
Yeah. I have nothing to say. This song he played made me to, you know, when we are praying with the BIAFRACOIN, there's a song that enter my mouth. So I sang it. So I said, let me sing it as I had this song now. Whether you people will allow me to sing it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, the song goes like this. You know, when we are discussing how, when this finally we found ourselves, you know, we are talking on the net. We never see face to face. But that very day when freedom will come, all of us will gather in Biafra land. We see Simon Ekpa, we see Mazen Nandekano. So the song just enter my mouth. I start singing like this. Joyful, joyful with the meeting be, with Mazen Nandekano and Simon Ekpa, Savior with thee. In our Biafra land, joyful, 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 Lord. Joyful, joyful, with a meeting be, with Mazin and the Kano and Simon Ekpa, Savior with thee. In our Biafra land. So this song made me to remember this song again.
I want you to
I will
repeat it
sing
again.
it
I
for
want
my
you to repeat
brethren
it
to
again.
hear.
How joyful will it be in Biafra land when we meet our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa? This is a
Our
wonderful.
joy will know no bounds. Our joy will know no bounds.
Yes,
I am telling you. Even the goat and the cockroach and the fowl in Biafra land, you will see, when you see them, you see love. This is the miracle that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Chukwu Okike has promised us. Our love know no bound. I am telling you.
Yes, so
Biafra, my people, Biafra must come. Biafra must to come. You know why?
He must
Biafra
come.
must come, whether anybody like it. You see, as long as I am breathing.
So you are saying Biafra must come as if to say Biafra has already been redeclared.
We must defend it.
Yeah, no, look, it's already signed and sealed in the spirit realm.
Yes.
You see, I told you guys, is it two or 3 months ago? I said, look, it's already signed and sealed. It's just for people to, you know, to manifest in the physical. For our people to go
Exactly.
and
I've seen Angel,
yes,
the rap Biafra name with white.
Yes.
And present it to Mazen Nandekano.
Yes.
I've seen it.
My sisters, see, what I'm trying to say in the access, please, thank you very much, Matt Peace. You know, we are going to defend, you see, because of all these things that we know now, Biafrans, open the eye. Even if we are 10, even if we are 10 in number, and we agree, we will do wonders. You see, because of this thing that we have in our hand, that thing that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have seen, and say, lie. Nothing on this world. You see, me, myself, I have already seen it. Our Prime Minister have seen it. And every member of our cabinet, they have seen it. And Chukwu Okike, you see, we are going to defend our land jealously. I am telling you, what the Israelis have as a defense today is going to be a child's play in Biafra land. By the time we declare this, they think that it's a child. They are asking, how is it going to be? Look, God knows how it's going to be. You don't know how. God knows the end from the beginning. You went and kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You think that you are going to stop us. But look at where we are today. December 2nd, we have a date today. You kidnap him now to delay everything. But December 2nd, 3 months from now, 2 months from now, we are in Finland.
Remember when our leader was kidnapped? I said to our people, this happened for a reason. This happened so that our leader, because our leader is such a sweet soul. He is not a, he is sweet. He's not a soldier, and the gods are going to bring a soldier. And he brought our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spirit son of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and his disciple, to finish the relay, because our Prime Minister is a sprinter, and a relay runner.
The worst of it all,
Exactly.
because is that this so-called Zugeria Nigerian people has lost their respect. They have lost manner, and because of that, you know, when anybody lost manner or loses respect and does not recognize who is bigger or who is greater than you, you know how that person can be dealt with. You know, you cannot just come walk to my face and you start talking mannerlessly. I'm going to give you dirty slap. And that is exactly what our Prime Minister is giving to the zoo, because they deserve it. How dare them look at our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and go and cheaply kidnap him, and they think that they can walk away with that. A whole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if nothing will happen to the zoo because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are still having patience. We are still having patience because
You
of our
can
Prime
see,
Minister.
if it not only rains but it pours for Nigeria can't you see news every minute about the fall of Nigeria? Every minute, one thing or the other, you see it, and our Prime Minister will post it on his page. Okay, this, you see, I told you guys that between now and 2nd of December, you see, our Prime Minister said it the other day. They tried to hack his account. They tried to take over his Twitter account. They tried to take over his email. They tried the same thing they are doing to me. They're doing that. It's not that nobody, it's not everything that you come to space to come and say, because those who are doing it are on space with us, you know. So for me, I know that the gods are always fighting for me, so I don't care. So you see, our Prime Minister, everything that he's doing, the gods are protecting him. So if you are if you are doing, in fact, if you have a clean heart and you are doing the right thing, you don't even need to fight much, because it's also said in the Bible that he will fight your fight and you shall hold your peace. The
Exodus 14:14.
exactly. So the thing is, our people, the gods have shown us mercy. He has shown us mercy, and we must grab it with both hands and not allow it. Because you see, it's like I always, if I give you respect, put that respect in your pocket, because if you lose it, you're not going to get it back again. So that's the same way I'm trying to advise our people. This mercy that the gods gave us, please don't lose it. Remember, remember that the Jewish people, it was only, is it 60? Our prime,
Hello, mouthpiece.
yeah.
It's me. Sorry, please. I want to chip in something. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, there is something our host. There is something he said, that because of what the zoo did to our leader, the way they kidnapped him like a common man. I remember when I was in Lagos, so many of these Yorubas, these Afonja people, these lazy Yorubas, that is why they are on the social media trying to bully we the Igbos, because they know that without us, they can never earn any money. They can never, they are not work, they are very, very lazy people. They don't work. All what they after is to stay one place and be saying womida. Lazy people, aboro is just their work. So why I'm saying this, I remember during that time they kidnapped our leader. Many of these people, they were mocking at me. They were mocking at me that, Shebi, you be among those who say Nnamdi Kanu is your leader. See the way they just speak and like ordinary common person, like ordinary person. So I use this thing with our host to say here now to remember. That is why You see, this our prime minister that we are.
Because my brother, because they don't really see what the spirits are doing. They don't see what the gods are doing. They don't know that this thing. They don't. Do
Exactly.
you know this thing that they did? In fact, they removed in as much as he is in DSS dungeon, but he's in DSS dungeon in full glare of the whole world.
Mouthpiece of the gods.
Sorry,
If
sorry,
you
let me
go
just
ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
let me
please.
just
I will
finish.
not, I'm not going to,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead, go
yeah.
ahead,
So
please.
it may be for the fact, remember that time that our leader said he brought in our prime minister, and then the DSS I mean the DOS were trying we are very angry with him, and it's because of that they betrayed. They would have, in fact, they thought that they killed him in Kenya, and that was what they wanted. So I think the gods made it so that he was brought to that evil entity in Nigeria. In fact, it was in a way to protect him, because if he had stayed with these people, they would have poisoned him, they would have killed him even before our prime minister would have taken up the mantle. So whatever is happening, please just know is the divine mercy of the gods. Everything that is happening today is already ordained that is going to happen. So
Yes, everything working
thank
together
you,
for good.
thank you. So go ahead, our
Go
brother.
ahead, my brother. Yeah, go ahead.
So, what I'm saying in essence is that it was now that my eyes was open, because then that is why I can categorically tell you guys here that, you see, this our prime minister, we owe him all. We owe him everything, because you need to see during that time they kidnap our leader. If no be say me I be man, the kind of heart attack I would, if I dey go for sometimes it just be like say I dey forget something, my mind go dey fail, because I wasn't expecting it. This is the least thing. I never expected it that this kind of thing will happen. You need to see how people was, these Yoruba people was mocking at me that time. Chai. That is why if you see as I am, as you are, no, though people have not been seeing me, I am not a social media type. Even recently, I just created a page. It's because of this Biafra. I say I can also use that this my social media page to pass a message, so that my people also can, people who are following me also can hear about Biafra. You see, this Biafra, the people who made me to believe that Biafra is coming is when I see this man, this our leader, Mazen Nandekalo, this man. Hi. When I see this man, that is when I know that Biafra is coming. Before, I used to hear that Igbo man, no, they use IC money. I say, hi, God. Until when I see our leader, Mazen Nandekalo, and I see what he believed, that before another person, we will be this our leader, our second leader, the prime minister, come. I also take my time to look at him. I see that this one, they're ready to sell out, and they, be money mongers. So I can hit my chest and tell you that Biafra is coming. It doesn't matter waiting anybody say. It doesn't matter waiting anybody think. Biafra is coming, and every Biafra must believe. Must imagine a Biafra that has a soldier, has a military wing, have defense. They can never drop their gun except we get what we want.
Bro, it's not that Biafra is coming. Biafra is already here. And I want to also use this opportunity to let you know that you should tell your friends who live in Lagos, those of them that support Biafra government, most especially, and any of their plots or their houses were destroyed, please, they should keep their evidence. They should keep their, C of O. Make sure you have everything, because when the moment Biafra government is consolidated, we are coming to Lagos to take back what we have. As long as you are in support, just you remember, first come, first serve. Because if you are supporting this government and this anything happen to your business, just keep your receipts, everything. Our Prime Minister, the government of Biafra must take care of you and we will get it back for you. So just keep that and let others, most especially those our brothers and sisters who have businesses in Lagos, please make sure you support, because if you are sure you're supporting our Prime Minister and supporting the Biafra liberation, keep your receipt, keep everything. And when our prime, I'm very sure I will make, in fact I'll put a call, I'll make sure our Prime Minister remember, even if they are so busy to that maybe they say, okay, it's the second or the third list of priority. I will remind them, please remember our brothers and sisters, even if it is their priority is number 10, please can you bring it up to number 5, so that we get back all our things from Lagos. So please let our people know that we have their back and they must support our government. No matter how small, they must support this government so that we get ourselves get our freedom. Okay, thank you.
Okay, actually, me, I'm no longer in Lagos. I have left Lagos. I did for Asia country. I did in Asia country. That's why I'm also a admin in my country where I
Okay.
reside. I'm an
Okay.
admin there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a group here in my country.
Thank you very much, comrade. God bless you. Jisike no luo, jisinike. All right. Go ahead, Clara Dims. Your hand was up, my co-host. I have to see your hand up.
Okay. Just to, because obviously we are sort of the media for Biafra, so that people will know. We always go to our Prime Minister's
Exactly.
Twitter handle to see what's going on.
Exactly.
This is tweeted a long time ago, but it's a significant thing that we need to discuss and mention on this space today. Over 16,000 Christians killed in 4 years.
Okay.
As 4 years as violence in Nigeria continued unabated. This was by the ChristianPost.com. The reason why those of them still going home, enjoying themselves, building mansions, is because of this BLA, or the Biafra Defense Force, which was unveiled in October 2023, that is preventing all of this killing. Imagine 16,000 is not a joke. A lot of people, 16,000 killed. And we want to send this message to the American government and American legislatures and American president, or the whoever is going to become the president, because they have sort of swept the whole thing underneath the carpet. And I'm going to read again. I read it in the beginning because it's very important, it's very significant, so that people will know that this type of thing cannot carry on any longer. This is an article by Michael Rubin in on the magazine called The Treaty. It says the next administration, whether it's Trump, whether it's Kamala Harris and his team, keep an eye on Nigeria. And they said Biafran leaders suggest that they could declare independence. It's not they could. We will declare independence as soon as the autumn. Biafra, it seems, wants self-determination, even if they do not declare independence. However, the Nigerian government's unwillingness to address the ethnic persecution and the anti-Christian discrimination cannot continue. It cannot continue. And that is exactly because they are using Biafra as our own, this thing, we are Christians there. Blinken believed he could sweep persecution under the carpet in the name of diplomacy. He believed that if the State Department refrained from criticizing the Nigerian leadership's bigotry, Washington and Abuja might enjoy smooth relationship. It is impossible to paper over such persecution. However, by refusing to demand that the Nigerian treat all its citizens equally and respect their cultural and religious freedom, Blinken and the State Department demonstrated that the Biafrans could not work within the system. And I want to put that out because Prime Minister tweeted about that number of people being killed over the years. And yet, the American is still sweeping it under the carpet. You can't hide this any longer. And that is the reason why Biafra has to leave. Biafra has to find his freedom. Biafra culture, Biafra religion, and Biafra freedom and tradition must be kept. We must not be killed because of who we are. Our culture, our tradition is who we are. It's our way of life. And they are saying that we must not have that. And that is what Anthony Blinken is sweeping underneath the carpet. It's not acceptable. We will not accept it. And I want to make that point here because that is why they removed Nigeria from the country who persecutes Christians.
They have been the one, trying to erase and wipe away, especially the history of the Biafra, hiding it under and, promoting this jihad that is about to take over, that is about to run them over. They have been the one supporting it. They have been the one, under this government and under this administration of this Anthony Blinken and this Joe Biden. There is no amount of atrocity, there's no amount of evil that has not happened under this government. And they have not said anything and they are not doing anything. All they have to do is to run behind the romance the killers and praise them and try to promote them in the international community for them to think that maybe even removing them from what exactly they are, especially what he did in Nigeria. Removing them from the worst people that have been persecuting Christians. So what else do we expect? So that is the reason why you see we the Biafran people are taking this defensive action, to defend our lives. Because this time around now, we are not even fighting for reason. We are fighting for our land, our life. Thank you very much, Mr. Clara James. Please, I don't know. I can see
we are fighting to live and thrive in our land. We no longer want to be slaves in other lands because we are slaves in other lands and also in our own land. So we want to be free to live and thrive in our own land.
Yes, like others too. Exactly. So whether they like it or not, since we already know that freedom is not given, freedom is taken. So I wish we even know this thing for a very long time before now. Is that the reason why they went and killed IKOM? They killed IKOM and they also went, it was not enough for them. They went and kidnapped our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it's not even enough for them. They want to go, they will still want to go and kidnap someone. People should be ready to kidnap the whole Biafrans. They are mad people everywhere. You think that you kill IKOM because then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed ESN. Today now we have the Biafran Liberation Army. Ejiofor, Caroline, you think that we have forgotten? We just keep all of you for one side. When the time comes, we open your chapter. Because I will be seeing you now from corner. You will be doing small tweets. Umu Chineke. Nobody is send you again. If you tweet now, your post now, if you go there, we see only five people will retweet there. You want to claim relevance. If you just hear anything our prime minister put mouth, you will come there and go corner and ukumango. And stop wasting your time. If you want to support what we are doing, you come out and support. If you want to support secretly, so that at the end, when Biafra come, we know all your atrocities. We know how to judge you. But if you think that you are still wise, you are still feeling like Pharaoh, continue to be doing your things in your own eyes. Biafra will come, and that time we will know whether this is your barrister or this is your prof. Those of you that are professor, or those of you that are senator or governor or anything, we will know the kind of amount of lands you have acquired in
my
Biafra.
host.
We will know the amount of land that they have acquired, like all these artists, all those ones. If you know that you are not supporting secretly, at the end of the day, everything, because this time around we have that. This one is not zoo that you will sneak in and sneak out. In Biafra land have data. We have data, so we have all the whole that our government has the data. So by the time you are not among these people,
No, so sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
You do not know the magnitude of the crime Carol White committed. Don't even go in the narrative that whether he wants to seek support secretly. The magnitude. He was the one that was aware the governors were discussing, and he said they are rounding him up. He said they were rounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up. He was a friend. He was a lawyer. He had all that information. The magnitude of his crime is unbelievable. It is beyond belief.
Clara Dames, he was the one who put the call, the video call, for them to see where he is and what he was wearing. Simple.
Not to talk of that, when they brought him in to Abuja, he pretended he was not there. He was there when he landed because they blindfolded him. The magnitude of this man's crime, it is beyond forgiveness. The crime that he has committed against Biafra people and the leader of Biafra, it's unforgivable. He has pretended he was the eye of the zoo in Biafra, in IPOB. The eye, you can imagine what it means. For us to put our life at risk, we sit down, we discuss how we can improve what we are doing. But meanwhile, a mole was amongst us. Everything we do, he blocks it by going to tell the enemy. The worst crime you can ever do to a human being. The worst crime, the humanity crime of this magnitude is unforgivable. Don't even think he can look around the corner and want to support. He did not finish there. He brought that useless man who is calling himself a lawyer, that what is his name? The barrister. He brought him. And they were diddling. Adjourn today, adjourn not tomorrow. Go there today, go there tomorrow. They were wasting their time until when I was talking of Ezekome, he brought him. Ezekome was getting an accolade from Buhari government. They were giving him award and everything. And his client, a big client that is a big issue, was in the dungeon there. And he was going to America to go and be speaking, to be doing this, sending this charge and bail lawyer to be doing nonsense, and that one will go to court with no file. He'll be carrying file up and down, be doing all sorts of nonsense. His crime is beyond forgiven. I am telling you that we will not forgive him. He is a traitor to the core. His generation will always suffer for this crime that he has committed against humanity. He is the enemy of Biafra. He will always remain the enemy of Biafra. So no locking in the corner. We are not God, but we know he has wronged the children of Chukwokika Biama. That's it. That's the bottom line.
Thank you. The reason why I'm just saying this thing is just that I was just making emphasis just to let them know and to remind them, because anybody that is still dreaming should wake up. That is just the fact. Because
no forgiving where the stage we are in now.
The issue,
because people's lives have lost.
We need
people's
people
lives
that
we are losing people every day. We cannot manage any of these people. They are the worst of human race.
Not even good for managing, because I was thinking of like when those professors, immediately you enter Biafra land, you will find out that the money that you are receiving as a professor in the zoo, then if you are receiving as the one that you are sweeping the gutter, parking our gutter, or maybe taking care of the, you see the comparison, that kind of thing, because at least now they will no longer be that professor and to put them in it. But you said they are useless already, so there's no need for me to consider. No problem.
We have Happy Ume who just taking the mic. I don't know if my co-host wants to say anything. We've got Happy Ume. The mic is yours. If you want to make your contribution, we've just we can give you the mic now.
Let her go ahead.
Wow.
Okay. Happy? The mic is yours, please.
Yes. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but
my sister. God will bless you. This one you give, that we are looking in the corner for this man that his generation upon generation will never know peace. Looking in the corner where his generation upon his generation till the war come to an end will be a slave. We never know peace. They will continue to die and suffer for what anybody, GOS, so whoever, the one that we don't even know, God will bring all of them and their generation upon their generation will never know peace. Period. Sorry, all protocols duly observed. I appreciate all of you. I want to talk about America. And what they are doing. I don't know if you people know the Trans-Saharan gas pipeline they are building. America is keeping quiet because they are trying to support their European Union or whatever counterpart, that club that they belong to. That's why our life does not matter to them. And I say that the wrath of God will destroy all of them too, because there's nobody greater than the Creator Himself. Chukwu Okike Abịama has marked them for the inhumanity they have been doing. God has been kind to them. God has been kind to America, despite all the way they even got America. And yet, our life does not matter. Their life too will not matter in the presence of Chukwu Okike Abịama. Then, because of the useless gas they are taking from our country. So does that mean we do not have any hold in it? We don't say don't take. But because of that, because you people are fighting with Putin, now you want to get another gas for your people to use, so our people should die. It shall not be well with them. So if they like, we are, like he said, all these things where we are not begging them for our freedom. They are not God. God is the one that has given us freedom. We are just letting them know. But if they refuse to heed, look at Europe.
Is it me? I can't hear any longer. Maybe it's me.
Not only you.
No,
not only.
I can hear her too. Maybe
Okay,
she's
you guys
driving.
can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We lost your
Yes.
connection before, but now we can hear you. All right, Sister Clara Dims, please control because I'm not even seeing the people on mic even. I see different people. Is she coming out?
I think she's still stuck. Yeah. So if anyone wants to say something, you can raise your hand so that we
from
can.
my end, I see Anna Yopol. I also see okay, Carlos, you are here. Go ahead, and I'll bring in Anna Yopol. I don't know if you can see these guys from your own side.
Sorry, Happy, are you able to talk now? I think you've closed your mic. Are you able to talk?
I said maybe next time I'll contribute since you guys are not hearing
No,
me.
we can hear you now.
Were you driving? Are you on the road?
Yes, I'm driving. Yes, I'm driving.
All right. Anyway, drive safely. We were hearing you, but we missed you. I think maybe you got to a place where we couldn't pick you any longer.
No
so
problem. I always try to join you guys. I will contribute some other time.
All right. Thank you.
To add a little about the American and their double standard.
Go ahead now. Just go ahead if you have the opportunity now. Just go ahead, and because we are hearing you now. Thank you.
Okay. The only other thing I want to talk about, like all these Christians they are killing, is it not because of the resources of the people? And nobody is talking about, okay, after you kill these people and take the resources, who is going to own that land? Then 100 years from now, they will say they are the one that own the land. So nobody's talking about it. It's because of our resources. And we are suffering and suffering and suffering as Biafrans because of our resources too. And those people who are benefiting from it, they play double standard. But all I know is that Chukwu Okike Abịama will take control, and Biafra is already here. The only reason why we are telling them is to take part in it, so that their own Ebube will continue to go. If not, they will also get the handwork of Chukwu Okike Abiama. We reward them in everything that they are doing, and they are turning their blind eyes because of our God. Who is talking about that? Or they don't know we know what they are doing with our God. They're not even talking about that. So, my brothers and sisters, continue. I appreciate all of you. When I have time, I listen. Even when I don't, I'm not able to be around when the program is going on, I still listen. I listen to the recording. So I appreciate all of you. God will continue to protect us where we are, and as we work for Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you, our sister. And Sister Clara James, I believe you will be able to also, the thing that is most important for us now is the support for our Biafra Liberation Army, because we need to defend our land. We have all seen what this government in Eza and the de facto government in the homeland, when people come out and talk, all this zoo and one Nigeria, when they come out, they carry this their propaganda because they lack manner, they lack respect. That was why they went to kidnap our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they refused to recognize who is greater than them. So, and as long as they continue to wallow in their foolishness, we'll continue to deal with them in our own way, while Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to perfect everything before their eyes. So the most important thing for us now, I think, we are, after the 2nd of December, we are going to enter a line of defense in a very, 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 brutal one, in case any hand that the zoo will bring. So we'll be ready to face them, and even when they did not bring any hand, we will give them the kind of hand that they really deserve. Because for a very long time we have been preaching, we have been evangelizing, and they have been taking us for granted. They call us a Berima, they call us miscreant, they call our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a madman. They call everybody any kind of name. They say Biafra, some even say Biafra is dead, and many things. Nothing that they did not say. So we take note of that, but we take it as a badge of honor, because today we know what we are doing. So now the stage now we are now in this our liberation stage is we are going into line of defense. Biafra is already here. I want our people to know Biafra is already here. Our men, they are on ground. They are on ground, fully on ground. They are protecting, they are doing their job, and we all can testify that we have not heard anywhere on the social media of recently where we see whereby these zoo terrorists, Nigerian terrorist zoo soldiers or army criminals will come into our land, start bullying our mothers, our young brothers, harassing them. The other day I watched one video. The useless idiot was telling our sister that he will shoot you here, nothing will happen. He was flogging her, slapping her, telling her that nothing will happen. I will kill you here, nothing will happen. So you see all those kind of things. Since the Biafran government and the de facto government and the Biafran Liberation Army has taken charge of our defense and security in our land, we all can testify that these things are no longer happening anymore. And this time around, we have seen how far we have gotten, and all the old little money we have been contributing in any way, we have seen how far it has gotten us to. And those of us that are, also supporting secretly and anonymously and in a very, very great way, I say Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to bless. So my point here is that after December 2nd, even we have to start preparing now, so that we are not going to wait till December 2nd. So that is the reason why we have what we call the IOU loan, which is very, very important. At least that one is just like a share. Then those days they used to say something like share. You see many people run that they go and buy share 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, but today you see them counting millions, because as a result of the interest that was in it. That is the at least my own understanding. This IOU loan is like a long-time investment with interest, and of course you see our Biafran government, for you to know that this government are serious and they really know exactly what they want. Please, this time around, we really need the fighter jets. We need more adequate equipment, you know, to make sure that we match with these terrorists, and we should be able to prepare in the line of defense, at least even before now till on the 2nd of December. Remember that our actions, you know, we speak for us. Our actions has been speaking for us. That is the reason why they are talking about Biafra today. Everywhere, all of their platform, they are running helter-skelter. They cannot sleep. They are having sleepless night because they have seen that that dream has now become reality. So please, my people, this is the opportunity that we are talking about. This is the day, this is the time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has already taught and prepared us for. And thank God that we have a prime minister who is the Otokinadu. He never said any word and go back on it. Instead, he said that he will turn to a beast instead of Biafra not to come. So Biafrans, what are we waiting for? This man we are talking about has put and sacrificed everything that he has. His job, is everything is at risk just because of our freedom. Just like the way our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacrificed his father, he sacrificed his parents, he also sacrificed his dog, and so many other innocent young Biafrans that fell along the line. And I also want us to remember that they also went ahead to the extent of even killing our Commander Ikoso, Commander Gento, just to make sure that they weaken the wings, the arm wings of the Biafran liberation. But yet the Biafran liberation arm wings are gaining more stronger. They now metamorphose now as we speak. What we have today, we have the Biafran Liberation Army, we have the Biafran. Do we even really understand the meaning of, you see, when we are saying Biafran Liberation Army, I don't think that some of us understand the meaning, because there are different set of armies. We have the Biafran Liberation Army. When you say liberation, you should understand the meaning of liberation. Then we also have the resistant fighters. This one is Ekwekwe. That place where they say, they happen. All these things, we have to be reading meaning attached to it. The resistance fighters, that you say, we no go agree. And they have always been coming out victorious in every mission, everywhere, anything that they go. We have the Navy, we have the Air Force, we have the police. All these armed wings are fully in function and they are fully intact. So, but for us to see them fully, functioning in Biafra land effectively, because they need cars. We need to get them cars. We need to get them everything that they need. We are Biafrans. We need to start practicing and putting things in place. Those things that even the one that our prime minister is not even remembering, we need to start remembering him with our funds, our money. So because when the money is there, he knows exactly what to do. And those things that we expect to see, we will begin to see. Because now, Biafrans, the most important thing that we should be expecting is defense. Everything that we have on this earth, we should put it on defense now. So that by the time we succeed in bringing this zoo, because I would like us to treat this zoo, their fuck up, to our satisfaction, before we will now be the one to tell them, okay, now this is how we want you people to do. And because it is our right. It is our right. If the zoo think that they have the monopoly to subjugate us, to continue to they have the right to even go to the extent of kidnapping our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu after everything that they have done all those years to our brothers and sisters, our forefathers, our uncles, our aunties. They kidnapped our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. UN gave them order to release him. They did not release him. Sister Clara James, your hand is up. Okay. Oh, go ahead, Sister Clara James, because these people, they are all.
I just wanted, in addition to what you are saying, the templates the Prime Minister is following pretty much has been said. He has used analysis of Israel. He has used all other countries as well. To Finland. He talked about Sweden and Iceland and everything. He has used a lot of analysis to show that in all they are different, but Biafra zone will be unique as well. But is this analysis? He has said that this Biafra On the 2nd of December, which is sacrosanct, nothing is stopping it. Chukwu Okike Abiama, hear us. It is early hours of the morning where I am here. Nothing will stop it. So he has said that from there on, because at that time, he would have counted the votes. He would have got the mandate of the people. The vote would have said, everybody will want Biafra. We will then declare the restoration of Biafra, because Biafra is in existence. We are restoring it back. This is the time